it's this camera now. I gotta remember to start looking that way.
Oh, no. Oh, no, because I'm always going to look at that one. Hi! Yo.
Yo, Luke. So, we got this new dual camera setup.
We said we weren't going to stream until Tuesday, but here we are.
Well, this is mostly a test stream, and we wanted to play a game, so...
And I'm making fun emojis with bushy eyebrows.
Fun emoji day. So yeah, we've got this camera here that used to be up there. And it looks good here. So I like that. And then this new one up here.
Yeah.
That looks so good right here. Hopefully it's looking as good on stream as it is on my computer. But yeah. So we're gonna be just playing Azul today.
Playing stuff and doing games and things.
Azul.
I know, I'm actually going to set up on stream for once.
We're going to set this up just to see how this camera functions. I don't know how the auto focuses and all that, but we'll see.
Oh, can I give you a robot arm?
No, I don't want robot arm. I'm going to give you robot arm. Alright, are we going to play this, or are we going to...
Am I going to make you an emoji guy?
Make emojis all day long.
Hey, don't ruin my fun.
Well, you had all day to make emojis.
I didn't think about it.
No. Okay.
Something weird.
I'm not being weird.
I can make you a skeleton.
I'm always weird. What?
So I can make you a skeleton.
Alright, so you tell me, because I don't remember. How do we play this game?
Oh, no. We bring out stuff and do things.
You don't know?
What color do you want to be? We'll start with that.
Blue? If there's a blue?
Yeah. Alright, I'll be yellow.
That's the first player marker. I even know that.
I need these.
Right. How do you not know that's the first player marker?
You know where I'm going to put that first player marker?
On the first player?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay, that's fine. So far we're running good.
Oh, that's not even
Is it looking good on everybody else's end? Does it look good on your end? I don't know. You've got your other screen.
I can see the things and stuff. It looks fun.
All right, cool.
I was trying to make you an emoji.
All right. Well, you can make it later.
I'll do it later.
So what are these gum-looking things for?
They look like food. Can I eat it?
No. No eating.
You can't eat the game? Ow! I need the instructions. I don't teach games. I just play them.
Alright, so I guess I'll teach.
I need
This is how pretty it is. It's going to be even prettier. Alright, so center of tables.
We're playing. Oh, never mind.
Is there a two-player setup?
That's what I'm wondering. Why these look the same? They're different anyway.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. Where has it been that long since we played this?
Possibly.
I remember how the turn orders go.
Glad you remember that.
That's gonna have to be somewhere else.
Because
the middle of the table is gonna have these like circles.
Now over there.
If you want, I can lift the camera up.
How many circles do I need?
I don't know. I have to check for
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right?
In two-player game plays 5 factories.
Oh, 5.
So it's only 5. Only 5. Put this down here.
Oh, we're gonna get a glare. Or is it gonna cooperate with me?
Oh, I think the focus is off. That's what I was.
Well, that's why this is a test.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's looking a little
Yeah. Maybe we take this away?
Ah.
I don't know. That's gonna. It's gonna take some
bug
work.
you? Alright. These things need to be a certain way.
Yeah, it's gonna be not this way, but this way.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okey-dokey. Telling you, it's been a while. We played more. This used to be one of my favorite games. We're gonna have to make it spread out more, aren't we? Because we need the pile in the middle.
Yeah, they're gonna be piled up in the middle.
I'm trying to do it up there.
I mean, that looks good the way it is.
Making it feel weird. This is why I set up off screen. Now I know why you made me do it off screen.
That's fine. That's good. That's good.
Okay, I'm not gonna touch it anymore. Alright, so we gotta decide if we're gonna do A or B, right?
Yeah. I'm on A right now, so I guess that's gonna be it.
Alright, well, let's plan for that. Tiles and stuff.
Okay, so
gotta shuffle these things.
It says we need the glass tower, but I don't think we really need it.
Yeah, we're okay with that.
Each player chooses a color. We did that. Each player receives 8 double-sided pattern strips.
I was about to shuffle these things. I know y'all watched me. Don't say nothing. Alright, those blue.
Let me see if it's gonna try to focus on this now.
There's yellow.
So far, so good, I guess.
Do we start on a certain side, or do we shuffle them and then choose where they go?
We shuffle them and then we
set them up.
Yeah.
Oh, good job.
So they're not going to be able to see our player boards.
Oh man, really? How do we fix that then?
Move this up. I'm wondering if we turn that light off.
Yeah, I'm about to go do that.
Maybe it'll be. We'll see.
Playing games and see player boards.
Yeah, we'll see. Whoa.
Maybe light. A little bit light. Tiny bit of light. Is that any better? Oh dear.
I don't know. I mean, these are really bright.
Can't you fool with that stuff on there?
What do you want me to do?
Change the brightness.
What about the contrast? Should I mess with that?
You should mess with everything. I'm representing Hufflepuff. Oh, I got one.
Ooh, that looks cool.
Oh, what happened?
Okay.
We're playing with properties. What about that white balance?
I don't know. I'll have to really look at what I can do, but let's see. That looks better.
I mean, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I just don't like that we can't see the player boards. Like.
Well, look. Let's do this, okay? It doesn't have to be a complete circle. But now...
Yeah. See, I already have mine set up.
Yeah, you can leave yours right there.
Yeah.
I mean, they could just watch you. Like I said, I might have to just lift this up.
Ow, I forgot I'm on the other side of the table. Okay.
Go ahead and turn the light on again. See if that changes anything. So if anybody is watching and happens to get cameras and stuff, this is a good time to learn.
Not to do this on camera.
When I don't mind doing this on stream.
Drives me nuts.
I mean, we're gonna play a game eventually, and it's looking good from what I can tell.
Is that better? Do I need to move it up more?
How much higher can we go?
I mean, I can go pretty
high. All right. That's good. Now you can move yours down more. There you go.
I'm trying to be careful. I don't like touching stuff. I don't like it going all wacky while we're trying to stream.
I know, but this is how you do things. This is how you learn.
Yeah, but I don't want to give people seizures trying to watch my stream either.
Alright, so you can move yours down more. Move mine up. That's all they really need to see right there.
We'll combine them and they'll be pretty.
No, you're going to need room for your player marker.
I'm
fine. Alright, so, you didn't turn the light on, did you?
No, but do I need it? How's the lighting look? I mean, what do you think?
It looks orange.
My table looks awesome.
Table looks really orange.
It looks red to me.
I think it's the natural light coming from the window.
Yeah. Alright. So we got these things and got this person.
It looks unnatural.
Supernatural?
Completely unnatural.
Alrighty, give me that rule book.
Alright, so we got all the patterns set up.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need a glazier, which is our person. See what I mean?
I thought they have to go up here.
No, well, you have to see what you need, right? This is what's on the other side. I guess we can do it. Whatever. It's fine.
I mean, I can do it. It's cool. See? So.
Okay, so score track. Why do we have two?
We're supposed to have two. Because we gotta put the one here, and then the one here.
Oh, that's right.
See, I remember a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
I get to start pulling tiles out. Or not tiles. What are these? I mean, I know what they are. Would they be considered tiles? So would they be considered tiles?
Yeah.
How many do I put on each one? So like 5.
So the player who most recently cleaned the window receives a starting player tile.
Oh well, I don't do windows.
Well,
so
I clean at work, so that's me then.
I clean at home.
I think we're supposed to set up the round indicator first.
Excuse me.
This thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so you need one.
One of each. Is that what you're gonna tell me?
Yeah.
What
did you do?
I knew you were gonna say it after I did it. Get an orange one.
It's supposed to be random. What do you?
I took them off of there.
This is why you are supposed to listen.
That's a blue. What else do I need? What other colors are in here?
I don't know. All the colors of the rainbow.
Yeah. There's got to be another color, right? Yellow.
Yellow.
That's all. Those are all the colors.
So there's a white.
There's a white at the top.
Okay, white, red.
It's one of every color and then one random one at the bottom, right? Yes.
No, it goes this way.
Yes.
You have to draw one at random for the first time.
There you go.
Okay.
How many goes on the little thingies?
I don't know. You're doing it, and yeah, it's 4.
Are you sure it's 4, not 5?
It says the player with the starting player tile fills each factory display with 4 paint pieces.
Alright. Oh, somebody went live. Maybe. I'm in control of the bag, sir. I need some coffee.
So does everything look good on the screen so far?
I think it looks fine.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see those clear tiles though.
I'm still on the fence about the natural light. I might have to mess with the
I mean, I could turn the light back on, but I don't think it's going to change the fact that
I don't know. I might have to just mess with the stuff.
How do these clear tiles look?
I mean, I could barely see them, but I know they're there because there needs to be 4.
Like magic.
Yeah, they're real.
Oh, my skin's a different color when I'm on screen too. Look at that. Yeah. My arm is like red.
It's the natural light. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're
like an alien. See, looks a bit off. Well, it's the natural light from the window. Let me see what it looks like with the light back on.
Turn on the lights.
Or I can do the table light.
Okay, now you can see the clear pieces.
Yeah?
Yep.
That's what I like.
So, natural lighting, no good for streaming.
No good for clear pieces.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you can see them better now.
Yeah, no good for streaming. So, no natural light ever.
Oh, what about outside gaming?
I don't know, maybe. We're going to have like a light that's brighter than the sun. Artificial light.
Face.
Alright, so that's I might have to change the saturation a little bit. Yeah, it is oversaturated.
Yeah, he went wacky. It looks like a cartoon, but that's kind of cool.
Cartoony, guys. Cartoon.
He got a new camera, so he wants to play with that. This isn't a typical stream. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I feel like that's maybe a little better. But I'm still going to have to play with it. Okay. I feel like that's okay.
Is that better?
Yeah, I think it looks alright.
Okie dokie.
I don't know. My arms look weird. Oh, no. Oh.
I promise it's not always this way. I'm sorry. I apologize for him. That's it. You get never a robot arm.
There we go. Now I'm not an alien anymore.
Aww.
And the colors are a bit brighter.
I'll give you some rainbow shoes. Hey Tom, come
here. Yeah, I think this looks good. Yeah.
You have Dad Triceratops slippers.
Triceratops slippers. Do you get off that meme thing?
No.
Okay. All right.
I'll go out the door.
So, how do we play this game? I don't know. Actually, I do. I remember. So, object of the game is to be the player with the most points at the end of the game, obviously. Game is played over 6 rounds. Each round begins as follows. First, the player with the starting player tile, which is me, places it in the center of the table. Then he takes the first turn of the round. So I'm going to do that. Then in the middle.
Yep.
Afterwards, play proceeds clockwise, the player taking turns till all paint pieces from the factory display from the center of the table are gone.
Yeah.
So, advance a pattern. That's an action.
Mm-hmm.
You pick a paint piece of one color. Place the paint piece on one of your pattern strips. Yep. Check if the pattern is complete. So when you pick one of one color, you put the rest into the middle. Yep. So basically, if I wanted this red, I'll take these 2 red, and the rest of these go in the middle.
Okay, I'm done with the mean thing now.
Please.
It was awesome. You have Triceratops slippers. So how are you today? Thanks for catching us.
How are you today, Luke?
Just excited we're actually on when we said we weren't going to be. I have to keep remembering to look at that camera and not that one. You're going to confuse me for days. Alright, you're first player. Yes, go.
Yeah. Okay, so let's try to remember how to play this.
Oh, that's good. He just got home from work not too long ago, and started playing with the camera and asked if I wanted to stream today. So I said, yeah, sure.
You know what the sucky part of this is that these settings won't stay. I'm gonna have to mess with these settings again. So before the stream ends,
on games and stuff too. How the settings.
Before the stream ends, I'm gonna write down all my values, so that way I can go back and just put them back in. All right. So what do I want? I'm gonna look at where I am. Now, I can choose to. I can pick from there.
Yep. Or you could pick from the middle, but there's nothing in the middle.
So, like, if I pick these 2 red, okay, I'm gonna have to put them down somewhere here.
But don't you have to move your person where you put it?
Now, I can put it where my person is, right here, if I want to. Or, I can choose to put it on one of these pattern tiles ahead of me. So I can choose to put them here, but my glazier person is going to go here. Now on my next turn, I can't put anything behind where he is.
Yeah.
I can only put stuff here and here.
Hello, how are you?
Hey, what's up?
Gonna try some Azul.
Now, instead of picking any pieces, you can skip your turn and move your dude or dudette or lady all the way back to the front. But you're gonna skip picking any tiles from the middle or factory.
Yep.
So that's pretty much it. I gotta figure out what these things mean again.
When you finish a thingy, you flip it. You take one of these to put it there.
Right. That's right. Okay, we're just gonna play and go through it.
It's been a while since we played this game, so we're teaching ourselves again, apparently.
Yeah, teaching ourselves and everybody else. So
hopefully we teach it right.
Yeah, we'll teach it right. We're good.
Yeah.
All right. So
what version are we playing? This is the stained glass one. What's this one called?
Stained glass of Sintra.
I don't have any of the other ones. I just love the stained glass look, so that's why I picked this one. This is the only one I have.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten any of the expansions or anything for. Mm-hmm. Is there expansions?
I mean, there's different games.
I consider
there's them. Like Azul and Summer Pavilion, and
we're gonna get the other ones eventually.
Yeah.
But these things are.
I was really stuck on Sagrada for a while, so we kept buying expansions for that.
These things are just too tempting. They just look like candy.
They look like Starbursts.
Yeah, Jolly Ranchers for sure.
Oh, or Jolly Ranchers, yeah. All right,
okay,
so what you gonna take?
What I want to take is obviously I'm gonna take the 2 red.
Yeah.
Put them here. And then these 2 are gonna go right in the middle.
Alright, then I go?
Yes.
I'm taking this.
Now, the thing about the first player marker in the middle.
You take it if you take
it. If you're the first one to pull any tiles from the middle, you have to take that first player token. Now, that might be a bad thing. Or a good thing, depending on...
don't you get points off or something?
If I can find out...
I think it's on the inside flap. Open one more time.
Okay, this book is in flaps, just so you know.
It's right here. Look for H. Is that an H? Look to see where H is.
That's just the setup.
The broken glass tracker. See?
I get that. But
I can read faster than you.
It's only the setup. That's the only thing that's showing the H4. There, you read it.
Okie. End of round. At the end of the round, any players on their piece left center table. There's now the player in charge of scoring board must remove all the top piece of the round indicator and drop the glass into the glass tower. When all spaces on the round indicator are empty, 6 rounds have been played, and you must proceed with the end of game section. Players with the starting tile refill the tiles.
I think we go -1.
There's something here.
Oh, can we not find what the first
this is what this is, and that's what that is, and I'm pretty sure that's where. Oh, here you go. You either pick up all panes of one color from the tile thing, or you pick from the middle. When you pick from the middle, you have to take the first player tile, which makes the thingy on the tracker go down. Because of the marker on the broken...
Your color tile? Okay.
Because of this, the marker on the broken tile glass moves down 1 space, and you're going to lose that many amount of points at the end of the game.
Okay.
Middle flat.
That's fine.
Like I said. Your turn.
Yep, I'm going to take these. Move the rest in the middle. I'm still on my first panel here.
And then these ones here are whatever color, right? Or am I supposed to flip that whenever? I'm not supposed to have that right now.
I mean,
I think
it
that
doesn't matter.
No?
No.
Okay, I thought it was something in the rule book about you couldn't have that on your front tile.
We're not prepared.
You wanted to stream a game. I mean, I'm fine with it being any color, but...
Oh, setup. Why? No, why do rule books have setups where they have a number and then a letter? Just keep it at a number or a letter.
I want to play games all day, so they said they don't want to play games. Alright.
Then you have to look at 1, A, B, D, and then it's just like,
Then
what?
each player receives 8 double-sided strips. For the strips, it does not matter which side is facing up. However, each player has one strip with 2 grave joker spaces on one side. Player who plays this side up must flip that strip over.
Okay, so I don't have any of that, so I did it right this time.
I shuffled my tiles and did. I know.
I keep looking at that. Too.
There. Okay, I'm gonna take my turn now. I'm gonna take.
I don't know. You think the board?
Hard to see the pieces on the board.
Yeah, it's hard to see these.
I
don't know how to do that unless we zoom it down a little more.
I can do that. I think it's the saturation. I think it's where you were messing with the stuff.
Let me just do it little by little and see if that helps. Is it fine?
No, I want it to look good. If it doesn't look good, let me know for real.
Yeah, this is what this stream is for. It's to set this up so that way we know it works.
Camera. He likes playing with it while we're streaming. It drives me bonkers.
Is it a little bit easier now to see them? We just moved the camera down a bit.
Well, it's going to take a while for it to show up on the actual camera. No, I think it's the actual board, the art. I mean, possibly.
Yeah, from my end over here, it's hard to see that I've put anything here. It's just a little darker than the rest.
Camera's good. Alright.
Okay.
Alright, your turn.
I go again. I really don't want to use anything I don't need. But man. If I take the red, I'm gonna have to go all the way over here.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm gonna do is just take this lonely little blue.
Because you don't want the first player mark.
It's probably a really bad move. But there you go. There you go.
Well, I'm gonna take these 3 blues.
So she's way better at these games than I am.
Taking the first player marker.
Like I don't know if I've won one of these yet.
I'm gonna move there. Move my yellow cube down one.
Yellow cube down. Okay, we still have to figure out how to deal with broken tiles too, because.
What do you mean?
Tiles that you can't place. Like if I grab a tile I can't place, but I think that's later on. I don't know.
Broken tiles are supposed to go into the box. That's why we're supposed to have the box.
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna take these oranges. Put them right here.
Alright. I'll take the yellow. We gotta get that broken tile.
Get the broken tile.
Yeah, I was like, what is this even used for? Because I couldn't remember. I was like, was it just pretty?
I took the clear ones.
Alright, there is the broken tile thing.
Broken tile tower.
I want to get another one. Like, I wish it was wooden, or if I can find somebody to make one.
We need someone to make a wooden one of these for us.
Alright, so I'm taking the rod. Oop. Don't I get a point off for not using it?
Ooh, you know what? I don't know. Yeah, your marker moves down one space.
For everyone I don't use?
Yeah.
I didn't use one, so for every down.
See, I knew there was something about that. Oh wait, there's one in here. Sorry. All right, so
do I take one off when I take the first player marker, or was I just making that up in my head?
You read it.
Did I? Okay.
Yeah, it moves down one space when you take the first player. So since you are the first player, all right. So round one's done. So this goes away, right? Nobody gets it.
No.
No, I don't think so. I think it's just a round marker, right?
No, maybe. For some reason, I think they mean something. Holy smokers. My phone just went wacky. Means somebody is going live.
Yeah, it says to just drop it in the tower. Okay. That's all. Drop it in the tower.
Alright, so I'm the first player this time?
Yeah, so you put your tiles in the middle.
4 all the way around again. What about that one?
I want that piece.
No.
Stop dropping them everywhere.
I have too many in my hands.
I have to really get used to looking at this camera.
I know, I don't like it at all.
But look, you guys can like see a better corner of the room. Instead of being
my game corner?
Instead of being on the laptop camera, where we have to move the laptop everywhere, which is not ideal. But I mean, it seems like it's running decent the way I have it set up. So
yeah, I mean it's fine.
Ooh, look at all that blue.
Just
throw some yellows out there.
I mean, there's some yellow. Don't be greedy.
I don't need those yellow.
Alright, I get to go first?
Yes, you get to pick first.
It sucks. Alright, I'm skipping my turn and going over here.
You sure? You could just get an orange one.
No, don't want it.
Okay. So that means I get to pick from these here. Oh. These are going to go in the middle. Ooh, I'm doing really good. I'm doing really good.
Alright, my turn?
Yes.
I was taking these.
All the blue?
All the blue.
And you move this out.
Sorry.
It's not even now.
It wasn't even before. It wasn't even before. Nobody paid attention.
Everybody's paying attention to how even that is. Yeah. No. See? Like that. Perfect. It's going to drive me crazy.
I'm going to get a ruler out and measure how far they are apart.
Okay, so...
What are you taking? That orange?
No. I'm going to take this yellow. Put it right here. The rest of these are going to go.
It's interesting that you wouldn't want to finish a tile.
I'm saving it. Because if I remember correctly, like, I want to score this one first.
No, I think you want to score that one last.
Why? That's a 4-pointer right there.
Well, I'm about to score it, so. Let's see what happens.
So you have to take one and put it down on the top.
There?
Mm-hmm. And the rest go in the box.
Flip it.
Flip it. There you go.
Do I get points?
Maybe.
I mean, I'd like points.
I think you have to fill up the whole, both, panes.
I don't think that's how that works at all. This game would never get points.
Well, there are no, end of round scoring.
That doesn't make sense.
I don't know. This is your game.
That I've played a million other games since. Alright, let's see. That's that.
I didn't see any end of round scoring.
If the pattern is complete. If after you are finished with step 2, one or more pattern spaces of the strip beneath of your are still empty, your turn is over. However, if each of the strips 5 spaces contain a pane piece, carry out the following steps. First, check if any color bonuses. Hang on. Please. Oh, that's where those come into effect.
Yeah, you didn't get any color bonuses.
And then, if none, you gain no bonus points. At the end of each round, the top piece of the round indicator is removed. That way you keep the score you're tracking. Next, remove all 5 pane pieces from the completed strip. Choose one of them to keep and drop all other 4 into the glass tower. Then place the pane piece that you kept onto the palace window directly below that strip. If the palace window is still empty, put it on the pane. Window's top frame space and then flip it. Finally, whether the palace window that you just furnished holds 1 or 2 pane pieces, score that window now. Gain the points printed below the window, in addition to all points printed below the window to its right that contains 1 or... I have nothing over here.
Oh, so you want to complete these first. That's what I meant.
That's why I was like, I completed the wrong one.
That's what I meant. You complete the ones lower in the score. To get more points.
I only get 4.
So you're going to go here. So that's why I didn't want to complete this one. I want to get these as close as...
I was asking why you weren't completing that.
Well, I want to get these as close as possible to completing and then just wipe everything.
That makes sense. So when I complete this one again, this pane will go completely away, and I'll take one of those and put it there, correct? Okay.
And you'll score... Like, if I complete this right now, I'll score 4 bonus points because of that.
Yeah.
So that might be something I want to do, since it's only 1 point. But, is it my turn to pull now?
It is.
It is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm going to have to... Man. I want to... I don't know. Maybe the red? I can only use red and yellow, but there's not really many of each. You got your... Yeah, I'm going to take red. There goes your phone.
That's because people are streaming. Silver Metal Tavern is streaming currently.
Is he streaming really?
Mm-hmm.
Aww.
That's okay.
Okay, so I did take the first player marker, so...
Mark your thingy down.
Yes, I know.
Alright, my turn?
Yes.
Move it here. 1, 2, 3. I get the bonus point because I'm getting ready to finish this.
So you just get 3 and what? And 2, so that's 5.
Is it 3?
I believe it's 1 point for each of the tile.
Whoops! Coffee pot, nobody asked you. I'm gonna flip that one. I don't score. I have to score everything on this side? Okay.
Yeah, to the right of it.
Okie dokie.
Oh, I'm just waiting on those yellows to come out. I don't know if my the way I'm playing it is the ideal way to do it.
I mean, me finishing up that first was dumb. I should have waited.
Alright, so I'm gonna spend
this one finishing up wasn't so
I'm
bad.
gonna spend my turn going back to the beginning. So it is your pull.
I'm gonna move here. Take these 2 clear ones.
I guess I'll take these blue. Sex, there's only one of each color out there.
Yeah. I'll just take the yellow. I'll have to move.
Okay, so take the orange and complete this. So,
Ooh.
yeah, that's only 1 though.
But you have the 4 with the special.
So I'm going to go up 5. So that was a good one. That's what I was waiting. I was hoping you didn't take the orange.
Yeah, I was.
That would have screwed me.
Gotta make sure you put 1 in your spot.
Well, I'm going to leave the one that I want. Flippy flip.
Okay, now it's my turn, I suppose.
Yep. You get the last one.
All the way back. I can't do anything. I have my red.
Interesting. So I get to take this red.
Alright. The white one goes in the thing.
Yep.
Your first player.
Yep. I put this in the middle and I pull. I think this is one of the best bags that have ever come with any game. I mean, we don't get many games with bags in it. See if I can pull 4. Well, that worked a little bit. 2, 3. Uh-oh.
Ooh. Silver Metal Tavern is playing Ghost Stories with the director of Outer Wilds. I commented and I was like, I really want to like to play it, but we're streaming, so.
I don't even want to talk about Ghost Stories. It brings back bad memories.
Thursday when we play it again?
Bad memories. Yeah, well, you know what? This week we're having a redemption day, so we're definitely going to have a redemption game day. Alright, so that's it for that. I'm going to pull first.
Yes.
So, what I want to do I'm going to go ahead and... Well, I don't know. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I'm going to take these yellow.
You're taking the yellow?
Yeah. I need to start getting my point machine going.
Alright, where am I? What do I want?
There's a lot of oranges out there, and you have a big strip of orange, but you'll have to go all the way to the end.
Yeah, is it even worth it? Because orange isn't going to give me a ton of points until towards the end.
Yeah.
And I just came back from over there.
So you were completing that one.
Mm-hmm.
So how much is that? Just the one?
No, I get 1 point if we're scoring it correctly.
Did you get any reds in there? No.
Mm-mm. If we're doing the scoring correctly.
I believe that's what it is. You get one. It says 1 point per bonus. Pretty sure that's how you do it.
No, I understand that part. I just feel like it's not a lot of points, like whether you get the bonus points or not.
Yeah, it's that way. So you've done that.
Mm-hmm.
Gave you the 1.
Did I flip it? I'm gonna say no.
I don't think you did.
No, I didn't, because this one's all orange.
Yes, it is. Okay, so...
Oh, it's when you second score that this stuff starts going off. Because you have to have a thing here and here for this stuff to start mattering.
Yeah, that removes the tile off.
Yeah.
Alright, so I think my best option is to move... Well, I don't know. Is it?
I mean, you could always grab that yellow and trash everything else and just do the yellow in that column.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the yellow. The rest of go in the middle.
Well, I mean, I feel like I know what I'm gonna do.
You're gonna take from the middle. No. Oh, you know what you have done? I think you know. What's so funny?
I almost spit coffee all over the board.
I'm gonna move back here.
Yeah.
I have to. I mean, if I take the blue from the middle, then I'm gonna lose 2 points.
I had a red.
1 red. Okay. So 1 plus what? 2 is 3. 3 points.
Okay. Your turn.
Well, I guess I either take from the middle or I take from the middle.
You can take that first player tile from the middle? That's tough.
Yeah, it is, because I'm looking at a lot of... There's multiples of each color, and I don't want to take any negative points from it. So...
Yeah.
I really have to think, and the best option that I have right now is to fill up those blues. So I figure I'm gonna have to do that. Do that. Take this. Go down 1 before you yell at me for it. And now it is your go. You know exactly what I'm going to do on my next turn, so pretty much get a freebie.
Do what though?
Yeah. Based on the colors that are out there now and what I have on my board, you know exactly what I'm going to do next turn. There's only one thing I can do. I'm not in the business of trying to lose points.
I mean, I guess. What do I want?
Okay, so yeah, like I said, you can still take that orange. Okay. So you know I can't take any of the red. I can take a yellow, but what's that really going to do?
I mean, it'll help you start completing some of these tiles. You've only completed one.
Yeah, I know, but I want to get that push for multiple points.
Oh.
So it's just a strategy that I'm trying. Whether it works or not, I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Man. That's what I don't like. I'm going to get stuck with the red anyway.
Why?
Do that. Oh, I dropped him.
Why would you get stuck with the red when I'm taking the red?
No, I guess I'll get stuck with the orange then. So I'm just going to take that turn. Okay, so that round is over. This is going to go back. Where did the thing go?
Tower.
So I have the first player marker, so I'm going to put it down. Ooh, nice one. Ooh, this one that I can't use. Okay.
Yellow, anybody?
Oh, I guess that's my pick first.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm going to do this.
Gonna Spartan kick that one in the middle.
What you gonna pick up?
Not sure. Let's do blue.
Just a lonely blue?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna take the blue from here. Get all that stuff there.
Finish that one. Goes there.
So you get 3 for the blue.
+4.
No, wait, 2 for the blue.
I have 3 blue.
What 3 blue? That doesn't count. That didn't come off your board.
Oh, right.
And 4.
Yep.
Plus these 2? And this and this?
That's the way I believe it works.
Is that how it is? Yeah. Yeah, that's how it is.
So 3 plus 4. Right?
Yeah, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 12. Oh, you're off the board now.
Literally.
You're down here somewhere.
I'm over there.
We could probably move this over more. The only bad thing about this camera is it's got a smaller angle. Where was I? Was I here?
Mm-hmm.
You sure? Because I think I did the blue last time, didn't I?
Thought you did yellow.
Oh, I grabbed the blue.
Okay. I have to stay in this spot. That's where my towel was taken. I have to stay here. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have to choose where I want to go from there. Yes.
I think I'm just gonna finish this off. I'm gonna finish this one off. Yeah.
All those points for the blues there.
It's just the one for the finishing the tile. And 4, so it's just 5. So these go back. I don't want to like bump anything else. And this goes away. Off the screen.
Off the screen. Off with your head. Oh, look what I'm stuck with.
Well, you can get all those yellows and finish off that one.
Alright, my door needs to stop. No, my door needs to stop opening. Okay. You can sit down.
Did you drop something?
He knocked over the cup under the couch. Because he wants to jump around and not pay attention to what I ask. Alright, so I do not want the yellows here. Because I will have to take points away. I could take the reds possibly, but I'm not going to finish it this round. Again with the yellows. I mean, I guess I could take the yellows here.
Was it just water that you
spilled? Yes, it was just water.
Okay. Yellow.
This is the first part I took down.
So you're gonna finish all that off, but you're still gonna lose a point for the tile breaking.
No, you're not.
So it's just 1?
Yes. Okay, then I have to move all the way up. I gotta move my board. I feel like I'm cluttering yours.
No, you're good.
Alright, and then I drop this one down. Right.
Yeah.
Yellow is not a county one this time, right?
No, it is still blue.
Yeah. I felt like it was blue last time for some reason. Did we take that off?
No, it was.
No?
No, we're still not done. We still have towel in the middle.
Oh, that's true. So I only get 1 point for that?
Yes.
I don't. Yeah, because I don't get anything on this side until I have 2, right?
Right. So I guess it's my go, huh?
Yes.
Well, this is going to be bad no matter what. Can't really take... Well... Yeah, it's going to hurt me no matter what. No matter what I do, it's going to hurt me. Man, I am way down in points there.
I asked him to bring it to me. Alrighty. You took off my point for this, right? Yeah, because I'm one below you now. No, well, I should be another one below you.
Yeah, because...
Okie dokie.
I never moved it?
Mm-mm. No, I don't think I did. Because we were on the same one, and then I took this, and I had to take a point away.
Take all the points.
Yeah, I think that's right. I'm going to put this up real quick.
I just took the clear one.
Just the clear one?
Yeah. If I take the red...
Yeah, if you take the red
one... I'm pretty screwed.
Just turning everything off on this phone. There we go.
Turn it off.
Put it in 3. Man, that is a lot of reds, though.
You have a whole line.
I know.
Like I said, it's gonna mess me up no matter what.
I mean, I still have to go back from the beginning. Do I go here or do I go here, though?
No, the first tile.
The first tile?
Yeah.
It's been a while since we played this one.
Yeah, so like I said, this one's gonna mess me up bad. So, but I have to do it. Or... I don't know, is 4 gonna be that bad for me? I'll get to finish 1, but that's only gonna give me 1 point. No bonuses. Man, I don't know. No, that's 3 points that are gonna go down, but you're gonna fill yours up pretty quick with that one.
I mean, it depends on what's drawn next, too. Like, I mean, we still have a few rounds. I'll end up finishing eventually. But...
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do it. I mean, I'm gonna lose a lot from it, but so that's 3. Remember that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But I'm gonna finish this and get 1 with no bonuses. So let me put this down here. Oh, look at that. All the oranges.
Oh, no!
All the oranges.
All of them!
Alright, now you have the first player tile, so...
Yep. I have to draw this time. Take the blue one off.
I'm gonna actually score some extra bonus points for this round. Did you drop it again?
No, I just dropped one. This is why I think we're off, because we're running out of tiles here.
What do you mean? We just dumped the ones that are in here. We just dumped those
back in there? Yeah. Oh, that's right. Like I said, it's been a long time since we played this. I want to end up getting it back to the table.
I mean, that's what we're doing now.
I know.
It was a rocky start, though, because we didn't
I was like, oh no, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Alright, now I gotta stump them in.
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna mute this real quick. Okay.
Right, so
yeah, kid stuff. You know.
Yeah.
So how are you guys doing?
The joy of having sons. Alright, everything is filled up now.
Alright,
That'll be the next step.
So currently I am losing.
No, I mean not by a lot.
Yeah,
Not
by a lot.
Though.
By a good bit.
I don't know what I want to take though. It's the only thing.
You've got a lot of your stuff filled up, and these little spots over here give you bonus points too at the end. So we still have to. Yeah, we still have to read about that.
It's been so long since we played this. I'm gonna take these 2 yellow.
Oh no, you're not.
Yep. My.
I'll
keep up those things in the middle. Don't fall asleep, Anthony. Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna do this and finish off my last one. Ooh. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. Give me the tower.
Tower of broken pieces. That still make things beautiful.
I only get 2 for that one.
Okay.
So, Man, I really don't want to take from the middle. Oh, you finished that one again?
Mm-hmm. Well, for the first time. Not again, but yeah.
Okay, so
it's just the 3?
Did you get any oranges in there?
Hmm?
It's just, never mind. I see it.
Yeah, it's just yellow and blue.
So you get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I am telling you. I think maybe I started with the wrong stuff, but
I don't know. I don't feel like I'm gonna. I mean, I know I'm
going
ahead
back.
of the score, but
I'm going back. Oh man, that is a lot of yellow. That is horrible. What was on here? You like knocked everything off. Oops. Was it the orange? No, it wasn't the orange.
Did I not put one on there?
No, I think you knocked something off.
Just throw something up there. I have to take a mark off, please. Take a mark off, please. And then we'll score. So put that one there.
Well, I mean, whatever was up there is not gonna matter.
2, 3,
6.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah, see, you're way ahead. So these 2 are gonna go in the middle. That.
Oh, I gotta flip this, don't I?
Yeah, you probably should.
Oh man.
Alright, so that's 2 plus 5 oranges because of the round bonus.
Mm.
So that's 7.
Make sure. Wow, you scored that one at the perfect time, too.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting on.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I also scored these too. I didn't count these.
So you did 7.
So, no, I already did my 7, so I just do 4 more. But yeah, you're still way ahead, so there's no way for me to catch up. I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
You're like, I don't like none of this.
I don't like any of this. One, 2, 3. I'm probably not going to finish that one.
Orange. Drop it. Only 1 orange.
Alright, so I'll give you the bonus for the 1 orange. And then 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is gone further.
Yeah, I believe I'm going to go all the way back. And I believe that's what you're going to have to do.
I gotta do that too.
That's why I took that opportunity. Because I had to. I really want to score for those oranges, but the way it looks like right now, I'm going to be losing more than I'm gaining. So that would probably be a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that I can score some big at the next round, because I'm going to have to. So I think what I'm going to do is take a risk with these yellows. I mean, it's a hefty little risk there. I'm going to go down another one. So what happens if you go down to the bottom?
I don't know.
What happens when you reach to the bottom?
I can't find my thing for this.
What is it?
I can't find my cord that goes to this. My phone's running.
Then it's at your dad's.
What happens?
I don't know.
Oh, that's bad. It's really bad. So if this reaches the minus 18,
Do you have to start back from the tracker again?
you lose 18 points immediately and start
then
back.
you start over?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't think we ever got that far before.
Oh, that is so bad.
He thinks he left his phone charger at his tots.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it sucks because we don't have any more phone chargers like that in the house.
Okay, so whose turn? Is this your turn to pull?
I don't think so.
Because I got the yellows and I took my
You
point.
took your points off.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's a lot of reds and blues, so either way, if you take the red, you'll... Either way, I'm messed up. I was messed up.
I feel like I want to. I think I'll be okay getting a red.
You sure? Because there's only one round left. And getting that many reds is probably not...
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good with that.
Well, I think I'm going to lose 18 points immediately.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to have to. Because it's going to drop me down 1.
I mean, you can always just make me take them.
I'm going to have to. There's no way. If I take 18 points off,
yeah,
then there's
you might as well just end the stream.
Yeah, might as well just end it. There's no way for me to catch up that
way. Yeah.
So I have to bite that. Alright, so here we go. That. This is last round.
I still feel like I should have scored more than what I did, because normally I'm pretty good at this. But I've had other distractions.
What do you mean? You score more when you do the panels on the right first.
I know, but I wasn't fully concentrated with Anthony throwing a tantrum.
It's never dull.
Definitely.
Never dull around here. So I feel like this was a successful test stream.
I keep looking at the computer screen though, the camera.
I know.
That is
we got the video looking good after all of you guys helped out.
I mean, that's with the saturation and the contrast and the lighting and everything.
Yeah, after all that, it seemed to be working pretty well. I mean, I can see everything from my end. I think you can see everything from there. It looks pretty clear, right?
Yeah.
No one asked you, Coffee Pot.
Well, you're going to get exercised if you don't stop.
Alright, so I took the first player marker, correct? So here is where I hope
to redeem yourself?
To redeem myself. Because I'm gonna move here, take these blue. I should really be taking the stuff first and then moving, but
let's go.
That's gonna go here. I think they might as well go back in the bag because we're not going to use them again.
That's true.
So let me flip first and then we'll score it. So that's 3. No bonus points for that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
Now it's you.
Oop.
Yeah, I don't think I did very well on this go.
So, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah. Okay. Take this yellow. That there. So that was 2 yellow, so that's 2 points. Plus 2, 4, 6, 7, 8.
Alright. What I want is not out there.
Well, you're far enough back for the on the broken glass track that you can do whatever.
Yeah, but there's not a total of 5 white out there. There's not a total of 4 orange. There's no yellow at all. There's not enough red. There's no yellow.
So do you think that your scoring is just done right now?
I'm gonna have to go back to the start.
I think so will I.
Gotta grab. Gotta trash 1.
You're trashing 1?
Yep. And
take
you
one. Took the first player marker.
Nope. Put that there. No yellows. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Let me take this 1. So that's gonna. There was no yellows, so no bonuses.
No.
Let me flip it first. There's no way I'm gonna finish this one. Like completely.
Yeah.
But I'll get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I do not believe that there is any other scoring opportunities for me.
Doesn't mean you have to. You gotta finish it out. Until you can't.
Yeah, I know. It's. Yeah, like I said, I can't really do anything with it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take these 3. Oh wait, there's still more up there.
I mean, not that it matters because, I mean, there's the red that you could use.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab that. I forgot those things.
What happens when I can't take any other color? I have no spaces with blue.
It's broken the last time.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. So 1, 2. Remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Three, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
And that is the end of the game.
Well, I accomplished what I wanted to do. I wanted to at least get 1 on all the top rows.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll see what end of game scoring is.
Now you just take off the points that are on.
Gain 1 point for every 3 paint pieces left on your pattern strips.
1 point per 3.
Yeah.
I get 2 points. Ouch.
What do you get? 2.
2.
How?
3, 3. You said 1 point per 3, right?
No.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, 1 point for every 3 pain pieces left.
Oh, pain pieces?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, then I got 1 point.
So, alright, 1. So I have 3, 6. So that's 2.
I don't see why you would get points for that. That doesn't make sense.
I don't know.
You would want your pains to...
Lose points shown to the right of the marker on the broken glass track.
Yep.
So you're just going to lose 4. I'm going to lose 12. But you can still win because of that stuff, so, which you're probably going to. So I feel like that is a real winner. Bonus points. Side A. We're on side A?
Yep.
For each ornament, count how many of the 4 frame spaces around it hold a pain piece. So if all 4 frame spaces hold a pain piece, you gain 10 points.
I don't have any that are completely full. Or completely surrounded.
Completely surrounded?
I don't have any that are
Oh, wait a minute.
surrounded.
Oh yeah, the bonus points were per pieces.
Okay.
But you had 2, so that'll give you 1. So I have 3, 6. So I get 1 extra 1 for these.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's why I was like, why does that make sense? You would want to complete them, right?
So what do you have? if any of them hold 3, you gain 6.
If any of them hold 3 around it?
Yeah.
Well, that's 6, and that's 6, and that's 6.
So that's 12.
6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18.
Yeah, 18. So...
Do we have any chargers?
Nope. You have an iPhone. We have Android.
Now, any 2 of them hold a pain piece, you gain 3.
Any 2 of them hold what?
Any 2, so that would be these 2. You can't rescore those.
Oh, yeah. So
you have 2, so that's an extra 3. And you gain 0 for not having any. So
no.
I shouldn't even have to score, but we're going to. I have
Why?
1.
You're not that far behind.
I mean, I don't have as much as you do. So those 18 that you got negated
18
falling off the track. Yeah.
Oh.
It did.
No, that's fine. I typically watch streams on the TV too, and I'm not going to sit there and type with the Fire Stick, so it's completely okay.
Yeah, that's fine. We're cool with that. So, oops. So I only get 6. Then there's 2 here, so that's another 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's another 3. So that's another 6.
Mm-hmm. Do you get the 1 point for a 1?
Nope. If 1 or none holds a pain piece, you gain 0. Yeah.
So, I mean, you were only 3 points behind me.
Yeah.
And I finished a crap ton, but I didn't do them in the right order. You were getting the bonuses a lot better than I was.
Yeah, that's one of the things. Like, I thought...
Like, I want to finish them, so once I start doing them, I get more points this way.
Yeah.
But if you do it too soon and it's not a bonus, then it...
You basically
messes you up.
You really have to play based on what comes out of the bag.
Yeah.
You know, if you get the opportunity to get one early, then I would say go for it.
Yeah.
But it's really chance with the bag. So, I mean, I like playing this game. I like it.
I feel like. Well, this year's been really long, but I feel like it's been forever since we played this game. But I know that we got it this year.
No,
No,
we didn't get it this year. We got it
last year.
I believe we got it for Christmas last year.
Yeah,
it was around Christmas. It was when our game store was doing blind boxes where you go and. But we saw this on the shelf and we also bought it.
Yeah.
We bought this and a couple of other blind boxes, so which I hope they do again this year because I'm gonna be coming home with tons of games.
So come and be like, "Merry Christmas! Time to stream the unbox."
And we're gonna do tons of unboxing.
You don't have any other. Okay.
Tons of surprise unboxing. And if we happen to get the same game that we already have,
we are gonna give them away.
Then we're just gonna give them away to you guys out there. So
yep.
So look out for that. Because I think last year we got a couple of games that we had already gotten, and we've got quite a few, so.
Yeah.
But even if, we'll probably get a few blind boxes just to give away. Just to give out to you guys out there.
Yeah, I think that would be fun.
We'll try to make it as fair as possible, and I did look up the rates.
Did you?
For shipping to like the UK and all that. And I found out that the Postal Service, I believe, has restricted a lot of mailings to certain places that are experiencing high levels of COVID contamination and infection, stuff like that. So hopefully that doesn't mess anything up. But if not, we can always go to Plan B and do like a gift certificate, like Luke was talking to us about yesterday.
Not yesterday, the other day.
The other day. Yeah, it was the other day. I think that would probably be a better idea, but if I can send something physically out there, then I'll do that. Nice. Because I don't want you guys to have to go out and, brave the world. Brave the world. Yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of that stuff. And not just for, for anything out of it.
We're giving people, and our kids are older now.
Yeah. Like, we understand there's a lot of people out there that are really, really struggling.
Yeah.
And getting like $50, $60 games and stuff like that is...
No,
it's
possible.
Not... Yeah. It's not on your mind, So
you can put that there.
So we're either going to do actual physical copies and just send them out, or we'll do gift certificates, or if there are any game stores around people that win that sell gift certificates online.
We could do something like that.
We can do something like that. I'm not too sure.
We'll figure it out.
I mean, yeah, we will figure it out.
We just need to figure out what we're going to do for giveaways, like...
I think the Postal Service has like these single rate boxes that you can put stuff in, and it doesn't cost you anything extra as long as you can fit it in the box. At least that's what I was reading. I'm hoping that it's true. But if we can fit a tiny little box like this in one of those like $15 boxes that they got and send it out, then I am all for it.
Yeah.
But
I'm looking at the camera, the wrong one again. I know I keep looking up there because I'm looking at the chat, even though I have the chat on my phone.
Yeah, but I think the first steps to doing the whole giveaway thing is to get people in our Facebook group.
So if you're not in our Facebook group, on our Twitch channel, there is a link to it, and just come in and get in there. Do your thing.
We got some people on Xboxes, so. Oh,
I know I'm doing it again. I'm sorry.
Should we just use that
I'm
camera?
so used to using that one. See, I'm still looking at it.
Should we move this? Here.
We should move it in front of the camera so I still look at it.
Is this better? Is that better?
Well, see, I put up one of our bookshelves over here with some of our games, so it's gamey themed. But then.
Yeah, we want you guys to see something other than a white wall and curtain.
Yeah. This is only a small portion of our games. Our huge shelf is over there.
Here, we'll turn it to show.
Our Christmas tree.
Right there. That's just a little bit.
Yeah. We have another bunch of games in the bedroom, too.
Well, a lot of them are tucked in behind there, so...
Yeah, we have that shelf double stuffed, like Oreos.
But you know where everything is, so.
I do.
Because you put everything there.
I do want more games, but I'm afraid to get a ton more games without having another shelf. I can't stand having board games on the floor. It makes me sad.
I think this week we will be going back to our game store. I want to ask them if they want us to feature anything because we're gonna probably work with them, hopefully, to do some streaming over there at the actual site.
Yeah.
Do like a feature game for the month or something like that. But
I don't think there's any Thanksgiving themed games.
There's a chicken one.
There's a chicken one. Is there any turkey?
I know we have a Christmas Eve themed game called Gingerbread House, which I really like.
That, when I was watching that charity stream last night, when I tuned into it, they were playing Gingerbread House, and I was like, I know that game.
That game is awesome.
I know. I love Metallian.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna go there and we're gonna ask about ordering. Oh man, I'm drawing a blank.
Mythos something?
No.
Mythos Tales?
That new game, that new adventure game. The Ruins of
Arnak,
or something like that.
I'm pretty sure that's what it's called.
Yeah, we're gonna ask about that, and we'll ask about Paleo.
I don't think Paleo's even out here yet, though.
I don't think so either.
Mysterium Park.
Well, yeah, we'll ask about Mysterium Park.
I called it Mysterium Circus on the stream the other night. I was like, God. No, it's not Circus.
Yeah, so we'll ask about Mysterium Park if they don't already have it. Ruins of Arnak. I can't ever remember the name of it. We're gonna ask about that.
Let me talk to Santa about what games.
Any other games you guys want to see that we might not have?
Meeple Land, Machikoro, My City, Pandemic Legacy, New York City.
I don't know about Pandemic Legacy.
Meeple Land, Coyote, Dungeon Drop, Detective, Trekking.
Trekking?
Oh wait, we just got. Oh, I gotta take that one off my want list. We have Trekking now. Crap. Mysterium.
No, we have not played it, but we have watched it being played by
Steph.
By Board Game Steph, and I think there was someone else we watched. Vampire
Masquerade Heritage, Paleo.
But it reminded me a lot of Robinson Crusoe, and I really, really like that game. Paleo is good too. No, was it Paleo that reminded me of Robinson Crusoe? It was just a caveman version.
Yeah, you said it was like Robinson Crusoe, but it was like a caveman version of it. I like that game though.
But yeah, Ruins of Arnak is definitely on our list. Of course, Mysterium Park, that I'll probably never be good at. What other games? I know this week we're doing Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective. The Death of Sherlock Holmes.
Yes, that will be Tuesday.
Wednesday, I don't know, because plans have changed depending on when family will leave.
Our oldest son's birthday is Wednesday.
Yeah, so
we're still streaming Wednesday.
Yeah, we just are not sure of the time frame.
It won't be much later than 6.
All right, but we'll still do it. We're doing it.
What are we doing?
Adventure.
Dungeon.
Where is it?
Adventure Games, the Dungeon.
Adventure Games, the Dungeon. 2? Yeah, I think Chapter 1 was a chapter to ease you into the game. I think Chapter 2 hopefully will be a little longer.
I liked it.
I did, especially when that rock fell on my head.
What was the emoji supposed to be? Oh no, it's a little smiley face with a birthday hat and a little thingy. What is it called? They're not a kazoo, right? No, that's a musical instrument.
And I think we said Thursday we're doing a redemption game night. We're probably gonna do ghost stories again.
I love ghost stories.
And I think maybe on Friday we're gonna do something a little weird. I still haven't.
Oh no!
I still haven't thought.
You haven't thought this through.
I haven't thought it through yet. And I'm hoping that Luke out there will help. I'll ask him in the Facebook group for some help.
It's like, Luke, since you helped us come up with this crazy idea.
Yeah, we're gonna combine 2 games together and play it. And not just like make a new game, but
use components of one game.
Do like a game X game, like a crossover. So we're gonna try to make that work, and I think.
Oh, look, came back. We summoned him with the Cthulhu gods.
You're helping with the
craziness you helped create.
The game X game that we're gonna try to do.
That's so funny that we summon people with our voice.
Well, Cthulhu does it too.
I know. We summoned Time Roller the other day, and now we just summon Luke.
Has anyone played Trains before? Do you want to grab it real quick just to show it off? Absolutely not. No, it's a heavy game.
It's a huge game.
It's a huge game. I think that would probably cost $45 to mail.
To ship.
Yeah. I gotta check the weight on that thing. We'll throw it on the.
It's like $30.
Yeah, Pandemic Mysterium.
You have to get on Discord with us, and we have to discuss this.
Yeah, we have to figure this out because we want to. We want to do it right. We don't want to just.
You're looking at the wrong camera again.
Oh, I'm never gonna get used to it.
No.
We want to do it right. We want to do it to where it makes sense, sort of. We're gonna use different components from the 2 games together, but still play it like one game. Like, for example, like let's use the example for
Do you have a link to your Discord?
Pandemic Mysterium. We'll play. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we'll play Pandemic the way it's played, but with Mysterium cards instead of the regular cards. I don't know why I'm asking.
I'm sending Luke our Discord thing. I just have to.
You have to send the invite link.
Oh yeah, I'm in it right now.
Yeah, if you go to invite.
There.
Yeah. Oop. I can't see what you're doing. There should be an invite link.
Maybe because it's not my group.
No, hold on.
Sorry.
Let me go ahead and throw it in there.
Yeah, he has everything like on his thing. I'm like in the group, but I don't think I'm a moderator or anything, so.
I think you have to be.
Thought you could play regular Pandemic, but instead of talking, you have to use the Mysterium cards to communicate. Oh yeah, that's what it was.
Why can't I find it? Okay, here it is.
And then just copy it.
Mm-hmm. Copy. Let's see if it works.
And go to Twitch.
Mm-hmm. I could have done it right on here.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay. This way. Go to our stream. Make sure your volume's not on.
Let's see if it'll let me post it.
Ah, there we go.
There you go.
And yes.
Should I post?
Oh, you just slid into our server. Boop boop.
Bloop.
Yeah. That's funny. He's like slid into the server. Mine said something weird too. I think mine said a wild Misty has appeared.
Yeah.
I was like, Pokemon.
So, should we do the You should link the group on Facebook on there.
Put the Discord link in Facebook group or put the Facebook group?
Put the Facebook group link on chat.
Shush. Leave me alone.
You're my moderator. You're supposed to be doing this stuff.
I will take over the group one day.
Slidey McSlide face. So, do you want to play anything else real quick, or?
Trying to figure out how to get this group page up in here. That ain't happening.
I do want to replay Lantern Dice.
Yeah, we do need to do that.
Corinth is fun. We played that. When did we play that? My days are all messed up. If you guys work retail,
I don't know how to do that Facebook thing.
During holidays, you'll know.
Azul again. I missed it. And I'm curious. I mean, if you want us to.
How about we mix Azul and Sagrada?
How about I throw dice at you and say I won?
Well, that's not how you win games. It's not how you win games at all. I
mean, I like Azul. It's not really a hard setup.
Did you?
Now that we know the rules.
Did you throw the link in there?
No. I can't figure out how to do it.
Oh, Jesus.
I know how to share stuff on Facebook. I don't know how to share stuff. I can't find the link to the Facebook group on a mobile app. Yeah, Azul again. Alright.
Play again?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Unless others are against it. Maybe they will like it this time without us having to look back and forth at the rule book.
Yeah, now we know how to play it.
Oh, but you know me. I'll find a way to mess that up.
I think this is the link.
Since we played side A last time, let's play side B.
Side B?
Mm-hmm.
So that is the link to our Facebook group, where we'll be more active.
With a teach? Yeah, we'll teach it better this time.
So yeah, I think that's where we're going to be posting a lot of our...
Every day that we're going to stream, I will try to post a link an hour ahead of time. I know that probably doesn't help some people, but that's about as good as I can do.
Yeah, the Facebook group is where we're going to probably post a lot of the giveaway stuff and rules and stuff for all that.
He does tend to...
No, you're the best.
You're the best. Oh, crap.
And you're the best. And you're the best. I'm pointing at the wrong camera.
This is him all the time.
Every time I point at the wrong camera, I have to do something.
Deduct 5 points.
Deduct 5 points.
Somebody needs to caffeinate.
So, do you guys have any ideas on some channel points that you would want to see? Because we have just a few basic ones and a few fun ones. We don't have anything really, like, serious.
All you need is love.
Yeah, we got a fun one where you just show love. It's very cheap. You can do it as much as you want. And cheesy. It's Beatles themed.
I love the Beatles. We're old souls.
Every time I point at the camera, Pandemic Mysterium gets harder. I don't know how much harder it could possibly get. Alright, so I'm going to make sure that the wild sides are not up. Okay. And I'm just going to... Yeah, but for that, you'd have to know... For that, you'd have to kind of know what games you have. Which I guess... Which I guess, you know, the Facebook group would come in handy by posting a pinned post on there about it. Should probably do that. I'll do that on Tuesday.
You're gonna do what on Tuesday?
We'll put a post on our Facebook page that's pinned to the very top, so that we have a list of all of our games. And maybe we'll throw a wish list on there. I don't know. Not for you guys to buy for us, just a wish list that you guys know that Oh, they want that game. Okay, I can see that coming in the future.
Pick a game for channel points, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, you guys would need to know what games we have. That way you can look at the list. But we'll work on that on Tuesday.
I mean, I have a list of my phone that I can copy and paste right in there right now. But
you can paste that, but you can't paste the Facebook page?
No, because I can do everything through my phone. I can go to my list, copy and paste it. But when I go to the Facebook group on my phone, there's no link. If I went through the internet, there would be.
Okay. All right, so who's going to be first player? I was first player first time.
I'm going to go to the little Cthulhu's room really fast.
Little Cthulhu's room? So I got to set this up. Okay.
You can teach while I'm the back.
Okay, so setup is pretty easy, even though we made it look like it was difficult. So you basically pick a color. You place the factory displays based on how many players you have. If you have 2 players like us, you're going to pull 5 out. And they're double-sided for advanced play, too. But that's too advanced for us. Yeah, we can do that. We definitely do play digital games a lot. Just not on stream. We could definitely do that. We'll take all the suggestions. See what we can do with them. So in a 3-player, you'll throw 7 of these factories out. And in 4, there are 9. So it's a bit of a table hog.
And I mean, if people want to play games and stuff, I mean, this one's not so hard to play online, too, if people would want to play.
Step 2 in the game setup, we place the glass tower besides the factory. So this is the glass tower. And the pieces that get broken and used off of this round track here will go into there. Okay, each player chooses a color. I am blue again.
Hello.
She is yellow. Okay. Now, we each have the same set of colored panes here. They're 2-sided. Now, when you initially set it up, you want to put all the panes that do not have wild sides on them. And let me see if I can find one on mine. Is this one? No.
Here's a wild side.
Yeah, it'll have these like little gray circles. That could be any color tile.
But you can't throw it out first.
Caffeinate!
He saw me getting coffee.
He wants you to caffeinate. You almost knocked that over. We're going to have to make a whole channel point system for her knocking coffee over. Okay. Each player takes the glazier, which is the dude or lady piece, and place it above the leftmost pattern strip. So that's going to be right here. These little cubes of your color are for tracking the broken tile track. I'm trying to explain. How are they going to know what these are for if you do that? And the point track right there. That's what they're for.
That's what I'm here for.
The player who most recently cleaned the window, which you don't have to do for real. It could be anything that you cleaned. And we all clean something every day. So you just make up whatever you want. So they are the first starting player, which is going to be her since I was the first player last round. So you get this.
That's why I put it in the middle.
Okay. So, It says determine who will be in charge of scoring. I guess it's me since I'm closer. So the next step is to set this up. So you're going to take one of each color and starting from the bottom, work your way up. Now the top one is normally empty and you'll just pull a random one out, and this one just happens to be orange. So that's what it be. Finally, fill the bag with the remaining 95 pain pieces. That's these little candy goodness.
Starburst.
Now and later looking things. And then the player with the starting player tile will fill each factory. So
I can get my board and frame. Luke can tell me what to do, and he can
here. This will be my
player.
This will be my board right here, and that'll be yours.
No, I'm saying he can be me, and I will just move the stuff around.
Yeah. All right. So she's offering you to play.
Do you want to be me, Luke?
Oh wait, we're doing B-side. Okay.
Yep.
So these don't have. We've never done B-side scoring, so
I think it's pretty much the same except more points.
this one's going to be fun. Bad idea.
Hey, gotta learn sometime, right?
Right. So
he's gonna teach you. I'll just be the hands.
All right. Yeah. I mean, you can help. That would be good. So on your turn, you're gonna explain what you can do.
Oh, the pressure.
Or what's available to you.
Okay.
But I'm going to pretty much explain the turn order. So, on your turn, you're going to either have... You're going to have one of two actions. You're going to either pull tiles of the same color.
Yes.
Which is what I'm going to go through. So let's say you want...
It's my turn. And
you want the clear ones.
I'm going to grab the clear ones. I have to grab both.
You have to take all the tiles of the same color off of the factory floor.
And I have to place them here. Now, for example...
That's if you want to stay there.
Yeah. I could also move. So say I wanted to go there. But I drew 2 white, or 2 clear. I have to use one of them, throw the other one in the box, and then lose a point on the point tracker.
But you wouldn't do that.
Of course I wouldn't do that. Not right now.
So I don't know if he's confused yet, but...
I'm sorry, I'm confused, and that's why I don't teach.
Let's do it again. She wants the clear tile. She has to take all the clear tile of the same color on one of the factory tiles. So if you wanted the blue ones, you'll have to take both of these blue ones. Mm-hmm. Or if there was 3, you would have to take all 3. Now, since you want the clear ones, your next part of your action is to place them.
Yeah.
So you can either place them where your lady or dude is.
Mine is a lady.
And that's fine. That'll be your turn.
Yep.
You can also place them anywhere to the right. Or in your case, below.
Yeah, because it is kind of sideways.
Yeah, it's sideways.
Sorry.
So anywhere to this direction. So let's say you wanted to place them here for some reason. You would place them here and then move your player token to that spot. Now on your next turn, you cannot place anything on this side.
Yeah.
You can only place it on the tile you're at or the tile below it.
Yep.
That leads us to the second action you can take, and that is to move your player token back up to the first tile.
Yep.
Where you can then proceed to fill up wherever you want, anywhere below this area. You get that so far?
Yeah. So, for example, if you are here and You have nowhere else to go on this side of the board. Over here. So you would have to use your move to go here.
Or you don't have to if you can fill up something from this side. You can always take.
Well, I mean.
You can always take a tile that will fill up something here.
So it's like the tiles or skip and move back. Yeah, basically.
Yeah. So, what else was there? So we had to move back.
A tile?
Yes, when you complete a tile here, you're gonna score for the number that's underneath. Sort of.
Yes.
Yes and no.
And or no.
The strategy here, or at least what I tried to do earlier, is to start from the lowest end and work your way up. Because when you score, if you score something on this end, you'll also score anything that you have already finished. So,
yeah. Example time.
Example time. So let's say when you fill up a column, okay, you're gonna take one of whatever's on there and put it down here. That means you have finished your first pane on that tile. And then you'll flip this over to the other side, which will start you a brand new one.
But say you've already finished this one, but you just completed that. So you will place this here, you will get these points, and these points.
Yeah, so you'll score anything below.
Take a turn for us.
Woo!
Can't quite see the numbers on the panes further along down. Oh, okay, dokie.
Oh, yeah, because of the text.
So
the higher ones are up here. So this is 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. And for the reason I don't know, the last one is 2.
Because it wants to be.
Because it wants to.
Also, if you finish this one and then you finish it again, you'll put it down here. Then this tile will be gone forever.
Yeah, that tile will be gone.
Which is a good thing. Sorry, I don't know what that is. No, you're fine. That's cool. Yeah. It just means you get to take one of our turns.
Now, if you score...
It's just something random we have there.
If you score any color on your pane that is the same exact color on the round track, you'll gain 1 bonus point per color.
Yeah.
So if the round was this color, the clear one, and you scored this first one, you'll get 1 point for every single clear one, in addition to any points you get down here. So those bonus points are good to look at.
How many panes are there? 2, 4, 6.
There's 8.
But you technically want to say 16 because they're double-sided.
Yes, but
because you want to complete as many as possible.
There's 8 at a time, and they're double-sided, so you have 16 different ones.
Yes.
So, what happens if you pick a color and you cannot place it?
Bad stuff.
Bad stuff. Whatever tile you cannot place is considered broken. So any broken tiles go into this guy here. And then you will move down on this track here. And at the end of the game, you will lose as many points as the number that is on the right here on this track.
Oh, yeah.
Starts out -1 and goes all the way down to -18.
What you say about what happens if you get to 18?
So if you happen to get to 18, down all the way at the bottom, you will automatically lose 18 points and then start back at the top. So that's bad.
That's not good at all.
What else? Endgame scoring, we'll go through that after, because the B side is completely new to me. Alright, so B-side scoring counts how many completed windows you have on your palace board.
So you want to complete all the windows this
so
time.
side B scores for completed palace windows.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
Have you played Azul at all before, or is it completely new to you? This one is the stained glass, and then there's Summer Pavilion, and then regular Azul. I don't know if that one has a special name, but they're all different. The reason I got this one is I love stained glass. So.
Oh, and it also depends on what color you put down here too.
Yeah.
So if you have to multiply the largest amount of color that you have. Like let's say you have 5 orange panes down here, and you've completed 6 of these.
5 times 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you have more of one color, you'll gain a higher score at the end.
I remember that.
So that's also good. And that's the only scoring.
Oh, that's the only scoring for this?
For the end game. Yes.
All right, Luke. So what we're gonna want to do is we want a lot of colors on this here.
You still score when you complete stuff, but end game scoring is basically that.
For both rows as well?
Yeah. A completed palace window is both.
Okie dokie.
Like I said, if you have 4 orange and you've completed 5 of them, you multiply 4 times 5 and you'll get your score.
Okay.
All right. So do you want to run the first turn? Since you were player 1. By the way, when you pick these...
Yeah, I was going to say, we didn't talk about this part.
When you pick these, the rest that you don't pick go in the middle. Okay?
And then whoever picks from the middle first has to take the first player marker and lose a point.
Yeah, and if you happen to be the first player to pick from the middle out of any tiles that are there, you will take the first player marker. You'll lose a step on this track here. But you'll go first next round. So that's the balance right there.
Yep. Alright, so I'm the first player. What do you want me to grab, Luke?
Where's my coffee?
Here? Your cup's over there. Cool. First turn, take 2 clear and put them in row. Okay.
Row 8, bottom row?
No, I think he's talking 8 this way.
Is it?
I think. Hang on. Oh, no, because technically this would be the top. Right? The way he's looking at it. So do you want me to put them here or here? So if we put them here. Nope, bottom. So if we put them here, we're going to go all the way down here. And then our next turn. Well, I mean, there would still be stuff for us to get. Okay, he says trust him. All right, okay. I trust you. He has a plan. All right.
Okay. So you having a... What do I want to take now? These colors are not drawn very well. Alright. I'm going to take these 2 red and put them right here.
I trust you, Luke. Alright.
There you go.
Here you go.
Hey, the only way to really learn is to do it.
Yep.
And if it happens to work, it works.
I think I know what he's doing, actually.
Think so?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if he's trying to do what I tried to do last game. Just complete everything on the right or on the bottom.
Stop looking at my board. You're cheating.
You can't cheat. You're supposed to look at other people's boards.
Alright.
Yeah, there are 2 reds up here.
Yep. Oop. Oop. Correct? Same place, yep.
I don't think I'm gonna let you get away with that. I'm not gonna let you get away with that. I don't think. See what you're doing over here. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
Yeah?
No. I'm gonna go here.
Alright. What do we want now?
He's like, that's what I wanted you to do. Ooh, skipping.
Okay.
You trying to
Pull a fast one?
make a fool out of me? There you go.
This is our first player interaction game.
Yes, you are our very first online player.
Alright. What you want?
Ooh. Right here. So now, since you took the first player marker,
We go down a point.
your
That's
track
okay.
went down to 1. So that's just -1 at the end of the game. So, not bad. Nothing crazy. I'm curious at what the next move is going to be.
You worry about your board.
No, for me.
Oh.
Not you. You think...
Thank you.
See, you over here forgetting how to play?
I'm just the hands. I'm the hired help. You took your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, what would you like next?
An elected official.
I'm just an elected official. I can't make decisions by myself. Well, what happens with broken panes? So they're gonna go in here, and we're gonna lose a point for each one you don't use.
Yeah, each broken one will drop you down on this track here. And I'll let you know.
So we're gonna lose 3 points.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna go down 3 spots on the track.
It's a pretty hefty loss at the very start.
I don't know. But orange is the scoring thing this time. Oof, but do it. Yep, okay.
Yeah, I don't think orange is gonna... Oh.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, now we score. So, what color do you want us to drop down first? Do you want the orange or the blue? Yeah, exactly.
Oh, look, you see, he's watching my board too. You're telling me not to tell me not to look at your board. Come on.
Do you want to keep the orange or do you want to keep the blue at the bottom? Because for ending score, we're going to times it.
Yeah, the more...
Orange.
The...
Okay. Boop. All right, so we have 2 orange, which is
2 points.
2 points, plus the 2 points here.
2, 4.
Boop.
Very good. Scored on the first round. That's it's pretty good. I like to go for the long game, though. I guess I lost in the last one.
Blue. Yep.
I think I see where he's going because there's a lot of blues here.
No, you're fine. I just had to grab it out. It's okay.
So, I guess I have to move back.
Alright, so we got this red in the middle.
Or you can move back.
Or we can move back.
No, blue is probably your better option because you have more panes with blue in it. Well, it's about the same.
We will move. Okay.
Ooh. So you're going to make me pull this and have to move where I don't want to.
Alright, so I was the first player.
Yep, round 1 is done. Next round bonus color is going to be orange again. So how are you liking it so far? I know it was only the first round, but I can see you're planning something over there. Plotting my Azul doom, which I've already lost in the first round.
I mean, you're double dead.
Yeah, I don't think any cameras do this game justice on how pretty it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot brighter in person than I can tell on the screen, so...
They really do look like Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah, just picture Jolly Ranchers on cardboard boards. Pretty much it.
Okie dokie.
So who was... You guys took the first
player.
So, yep.
So, what would you like this time?
Ooh, you didn't take any... You only got 1 blue pulled out of there.
Mm-hmm. 3 yellows.
It's because you were looking at my board, wasn't it?
On the second pane. This one? I assume. Make sure. I mean, yeah, I don't think he's going to throw it on the third one.
Yeah.
Man, my hair's on the board. Do I get extra points for that?
Nope.
Nope. Let's move our little dude. Alright.
Okay. What can I take advantage of here? Not much, honestly. So I'm going to take these 2 reds.
He claims he's not looking at your board at all.
Uh-huh.
Sally. Alright, what would you like?
I bet his next move is to grab that blue. Am I right?
Oh, I don't think so. I think I might be going for orange.
Is that coffee pot still on?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Last yellow, please.
Oh.
Okay.
You're going for that other blue. I know it.
I'll kick him under the table if he takes it.
No, but I'm gonna probably score better if I do what I'm planning to do and not try to screw you out of. Because if I keep trying to stop you from scoring, then I'm not gonna score myself. So I am gonna take the oranges out of here.
Don't forget that first play marker.
I know. And then I'm gonna move down. So what I have not considered yet is what colors I'm gonna use.
Can you what? On what? The net's not on. The net isn't on, right?
I mean, it's okay. Do you want me to turn it off?
You can play for now.
Okay. Love you.
Love you too, sweetheart.
Contingency plans.
Alright, is that our turn?
Yep.
Sorry.
I have to move my guy.
The clear one, bottom left. Okey-doke. Oh, bottom left. So this one, right? Oh, that would that be bottom to him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're doing. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Boop. Boop. Keep the clear for ending score. 2. Alright, so we get no thingies there. We get 2, right?
Yes. Score 2. Well, already scored.
Yep. Just flip.
Yes, flip it. Did you flip this one too?
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
Because it's all orange now.
Alright, what do I want? At this current place, I can't use any of the reds.
Yeah, scoring up for that orange?
I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Because of that bonus.
Mm-hmm.
But I was thinking a couple of steps ahead. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to have to take the advantage of that bonus.
This is the only time oranges want to score that way again.
Yeah, that's why. And the orange, I only have this as orange. So that's the only thing I got. So, here we go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 points because of the bonus.
Yep.
And I'm going to score just 1. So I'm hanging out with you guys. And then I got to flip. I think blue will be my scoring condition also.
Alright, what are we going to take?
You're going to have to either take the reds or move back.
Yeah, okay. Right. These are cherry Jolly Ranchers.
These are cherry. Oh, man. I'm going to have to take the blue.
What are we taking now?
What was that sound?
We're gonna adopt adopted by aliens. Abducted by aliens.
Was that alien sounds? You guys didn't hear that over there.
Adopted, same thing.
Adopted by aliens.
Skip it.
Well.
See, he heard it.
You heard it too, right? Man,
we live in a small mountain town, so everything echoes. Like, we can always hear the train when it's in town, but it's like way further in town.
It's all the way on the other side of town, actually.
Yeah. Alright, what would you like this time?
But, man, that microphone picked that up?
Mm-hmm. So I'm sure it can pick up Anthony. So
here.
Clear in the first round. Okie doke.
He knows I'm going to have to move all the way back.
Alright.
Oh, you planned that out perfectly.
He is so much better at Azul than I am. So I guess we're taking these 2 reds.
You're gonna score that end, aren't you? You guys planned that out perfectly.
I didn't plan anything.
I didn't even see that, to be honest.
Last round?
You sure? Because the red bonus is coming up next.
Oh, right.
So if you score that red now, you won't get the bonus color tile.
Oh. Where do we want to go with these reds?
I mean, you might get it next turn. The only other place you have is this right here.
Row 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No.
See?
Yeah, he's planning ahead. See, I was thinking. Yeah. See, I'm all about let's take points now. But you're smart. There we go.
All right. So that's it for that round.
And you go.
I am first. Let's hope that I pull some decent tiles.
All red. All orange.
Oh, there's one red. Trying to pull all 4 out at one time.
If you don't pull enough reds, I'm kicking you under this table.
All right, I'll shuffle a little bit.
He's trying to cheat.
I'm not even looking. I'm looking.
Cheater.
I'm not even looking. I'm not even looking. You still have a chance.
You break my back. I'm gonna kick you.
I will go first, though.
Yeah.
And no, I am not gonna block you guys because I want to score something. Which is pretty risky because I'm gonna go all the way to the end. I'm gonna have to choose yellow. But I only get 2 points, so it's not.
You scored your points?
Yeah, I already got them.
Okay. Alright, we just took our turn.
Ooh. Well, alright, can I? Yeah, I can go ahead and place. No, that's too many.
The orange are there.
Yeah. Yeah. Take the orange.
Row 8.
No. Who do I want to take from the middle? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Get that. I'll go down 1.
Alright. Last red, row 8. We are scoring for it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So we'll do bonus color first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let me drop that. And then it's
and
2.
It's 2 for that. So yeah, so now that goes away.
But we still stay here.
Yeah, and the next turn you'll have to move back. So this is what I'm going to do. Take the orange. I'm gonna complete that. I'm gonna maybe go for yellow. Do I want to do that or yeah? There's not a lot of orange. Or do I?
There's more yellow.
Yeah, more yellow now.
Yeah.
But if I look on the other sides of these, there's more orange. So I'm gonna go for orange. And I do not have any of the bonus colors, so I'm just gonna score 2. And then, no, I am not copying you guys.
I assume we're moving.
Well, you have to.
Yep. He's staying in ahead. A move ahead.
That's dangerous. Well, no, he's
not really because you have to skip. That's why he was like, I'm just gonna combine messages. Oops. The first turn, right? Yeah. What? Excuse me.
What?
I'm scoring, sir.
Okay. So no bonuses, so we're not even gonna. You get 4 plus 2 plus 2, so that's 8. There you go.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna take my turn.
Look, he is like totally on it. He's like, and don't forget to score my other rows too.
I know what to do. I got this.
I told Time Roller that last night. I was like, I played the, oh, wifey's taking over. I'm a girl. I don't know how to game. He's like, I don't fall for that. You beat me fair and square. Do I get 2 2s for the last turn?
No, it's just the single, it's just the single.
Yeah, just 1 2.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how many, panes you have on there. As long as there's 1, you'll always score it. But as it is right now, you've completed 1, so there's your end game scoring. Like, you'll get the same score no matter how many panes are on there. So even if you have another one here, it'll still score you 4.
It's our turn, correct?
Yes.
And yes, blue, 4th row. That's 4, right? Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right. So that is the end of round 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I am gonna pull again. Why are you throwing it at me? Throw stuff at me over here. Now, if I don't pull any reds, then that's not my fault.
I want reds
Or
blues.
Or oranges, or blues, or whatever. It's based on what's in the bag, and I'm just pulling it out at random.
Don't break the bag, yeah. I think I would be very sad if I broke the bag, because this is one of the only games that actually comes with a bag.
That we have.
Well, yeah, like Patchwork comes with a bag, and...
Did you guys see our big Cthulhu bag we used?
Oh, you know, I don't know. I don't know if Luke was following this then.
No, I'm not talking about the Cthulhu bag, like the leather one. I'm talking about the one we used for Arkham Horror, that giant
bag was
bag.
horrible. Don't break. Thought you meant my cool Cthulhu bag.
No, that is cool because I got it for you. All right, so that's it.
It's nice little drop.
Bonus scoring for this round is blue. And I am going to go first.
My memory is terrible, so you may have been here. I'm old.
I feel like I'm going to have to start working on my first pane because I am clearly lacking there. I have I have not been paying attention to
All right, Luke, what would you like? 2 blues, current row piece. So polite. We have one of the nicest chats. I mean, every chat's pretty nice. You don't really see too many trolls, but we're getting pleases and thank yous.
We haven't had a bad chat experience yet.
No.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'm British. Well, I'm in a house with an almost 13-year-old and a 9-year-old boy, and they somewhere have forgotten their manners as they have aged, which is terrible.
All right.
All right, what would you like now? The white in the current column, I think. Clear current. Okay. So does it matter which one you want me to pull from? Oh, I think I know. I think he wants me to do this one, but I'll wait. Important. Yeah, this one. And we're scoring.
Okay, so you get bonus points, so 4.
For n squared.
I'm giving you 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
He wants to keep the blue.
Okay. And so you're going to score 2, 4, 6. Oh, look at this. The same exact thing that happened last game.
So here and here.
Those are wilds.
These 2 are wild, so they can be anything. That's our only tile currently with the wild. I think it shows up darker on the screen. Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
it almost looks black.
It's a little hard to see though. I don't know. Let's see. I don't even know what to do. Can't use the oranges because they'll.
I mean, you can always take that white, throw everything else in the middle, finish off that first column. Unless you're waiting.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I was hoping on waiting to get these. So what I'm gonna do is just take this blue. Wait.
Why don't you just take that blue?
Yeah. And then move it here.
Alright, what color would you like now?
There's so many colors. Okay, so there's going to be 2 reds here, just so you know.
So there's 2, so we're going to lose a point.
You're going to lose 2 because you took...
Oh, right. Right. Knock off the 2 points.
Now, you're at -10 on the track. So that's -10 at the end of the game.
Sorry, row 6. Did I do that wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I did that right. Okay. Sorry.
So you're going to score this one then?
Yes. I just have to see which one he wants to...
I think he said blue.
He said blue for last time, but I... Alright, well, blue is the current color anyways. So we get 3 points for that.
3? Just 2.
Oh, right. Sorry. Blue for scoring. Yep. Alright.
I'm getting my butt whooped.
By somebody that says thank you. And please.
And please. 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 Okay. So, I'm also going to score bonus for blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not that it matters because I'm so far behind anyway.
No.
So, I don't know if I want to go for oranges or what, but here we go. I think clear color is...
Did we score last time? Did you give us the points for scoring?
For this one?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't. So it's 3.
Yeah.
There you go.
See, he really.
I'm trying to win.
Alright, we're skipping. Okay.
Wait, I have to turn this over. Oh no, there's more clear ones coming out.
I think that's good for next round.
So you skipped, right?
Yep.
Man. Can't really use any of that stuff. I'll take this clear one.
Alright, what would you like?
Got a whole bunch you can grab. You can pretty much grab anything.
Did you give me that one back?
Why are you throwing stuff at me?
We're scoring again.
Scoring again?
The special colors.
So, 2, 3, 4.
5.
No, that's
2,
6.
3, 4, 5. 2,
Oh,
4,
okay.
5.
Yeah.
I can count. So this one goes away.
Yep. I'm not doing so good, guys. Man, even if I skip, then I'm still gonna stuck with the yellow. Still gonna stuck with the yellow. I'm assuming that you guys are gonna move back to the start tile.
I assume so.
Because taking the yellow now would launch you into the minus 18 territory. Skip. Oh,
I've never
no.
heard a British person evil laugh before, so I'm very curious.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm going to lose 2 no matter what. So, might as well do it here. Lose 2. Go down 2. I'm going to score 1 extra for the blue. I'm going to use it for scoring.
I think it's heavy.
And that's it. You guys go ahead and... Now I can yell at you guys for filling it with the colors I don't need.
I'm gonna give you what you want.
Oh, wait, did we move this? Nope. There you go. So, clear ones are going to score big on this one. And I just so happen to have a whole row of clear ones.
Did you not score your rows? Probably not.
No, I didn't. I didn't even flip it. That last color was blue, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I got 1 for just the blue. Or did I already
You
take
already
my 1?
did the 1.
Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Keep throwing parts of the box back in here.
I'm gaining. Slowly but surely, I'm gaining. Did you have to dump it back in there?
Yep.
So you guys get the advantage of going first. And I think that's best in the late game.
Alright, what would you like? We're at the start, and we go first.
Right? That's the best kind of start. Is to be at the very leftmost tile. And going first.
clear in the current room. So are we taking the 2 clear or one of the ones?
I said from the bottom, but
yeah, so it would probably be this one.
no, it's right side up there.
Yeah. One clear from bottom to middle.
Right there.
This one. Okay.
Ooh, he's hatching a plan over there.
Okay.
What are you thinking of over there? What are you thinking of? Take these 2. Move all the way here.
Right. What would you like? Nearest me.
Okay. I'm going to move back. I could go for a lot of those blues too. It's always nice in the late game. You're like,
I would do that. Let's see, we should grab a blue. And then we would score all of this. No, no. 2 yellow, 3rd row. Okay. Third. This one.
Down 1 more, so you're at minus 12 at end game score.
Oof. No blue. Next. 2. Uh-oh, hang on.
Oh, he wants to score the yellow next round.
Ah, right. Okay. Did you take the point? Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. That's your turn. So we took. I just had to remember to move.
All right, I'm gonna take advantage of this. I think that I am screwing myself on endgame scoring as it is, so I'm gonna have to take advantage of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna have to take 1. And no, I will not forget the score.
Yeah, we'll wait. So
that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
One, 2.
Ooh, look at that! I'm catching up.
Well, we're scoring again, so.
Scoring again?
Are we keeping the orange or the yellow?
I think you guys are way ahead of me as it is right
now. Okay, orange. There's no current color here, so it's okay. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 points, please.
10 points?
Mm-hmm.
Whew.
Oh, man. Oh, cool. We just flipped over. The last scoring round's all yellow.
Wow.
That was lucky.
Yeah, but getting
Are we gonna get it?
Getting all that yellow.
I don't know.
Getting all that yellow.
That
is
whole
not
bag
easy.
is full.
But like it's not gonna matter because you guys already have 2 full windows down there.
Would be nice, yeah.
2 full windows with 3 blue, which I'm assuming you're gonna score with. So you're already getting 6 more points than I am. So I gotta figure out what I'm doing. Because I have to take these.
Alright, what would you like to take now?
Yeah, I have to at least finish 1 more window. And it's not gonna happen. 1 yellow. I'm gonna take this blue. No bonus points, so it's just gonna be another blue. Spin this around. And I score 2, 4, 6.
Oh, is this one yours? The Harry Potter sticker? Yeah, it's here. I was wondering whose this was.
Ooh, Skip?
Also, did you get the text I sent you?
Oh, no.
Well, you trying to give me that red, aren't you? You're trying to give me that red.
No, not every.
Okay, I'm gonna skip for you.
I mean, I can play this one.
So, yes, I will take that red. Think I'm scared of, step on the minus track here? I'm gonna step on that minus track. I'm gonna step hard on it. There you go.
Alright.
Alright, so, end the round.
Yep.
You have first player marker. I have very little coffee left. And there's nothing in the pot.
I finished like a pot by myself today.
It's okay. I need to stop drinking it anyway. Just for the night. Just for the night. Not, forever.
We would have to change our Twitch name.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. Like, no coffee grande.
But I tell everybody our name is Grande because of coffee, and they're like, "Oh, I thought you meant like big meeples," and I was like, "No, not
sort
a giant,
of, I guess." What we actually really do need is
a giant meeple.
Yeah, it's one of those big, like plushy giant meeples to put back there on the
on my shelf with Baby Yoda.
But yeah, that name came up. We like games, so meeples are in every game.
Oh, nice, yeah.
We like really big coffee cups, so Meeple Grande just sort of clicked. We were just like,
a whole new meaning to Twitch stream. Too much coffee. Alright, we get to go first. What would you like?
What would I like is the better question. Because you're probably going to finish that second pane there, score some more points, and then I'm not going to have... So there's no way for you guys to finish that blue one.
2 blue, current row, 1 done. I'm trying to see if he's tried to F you out of something instead of taking our points. So these have 1 blue on them, and we wouldn't have to take away points unless you're trying to take something from him here.
What are you trying to take away?
All right.
All right, so just so you know, you're at minus 15. One more step and you will lose 18 points and start at the very top.
I assume we're keeping the blue since we've been on that. We're scoring 4 extra points for the yellow. Go ahead and do that.
4 points for the yellow?
Mm-hmm. Then 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Wow.
Okie dokie.
Oh boy.
Where was that at? Because I didn't move my person.
Was that here?
Yes.
Because you didn't flip it.
It was
either.
the second row. I know. That's why I try to move my person first so I remember.
Man. I don't like any of these options right now. I'm gonna have to do this. Take the minus point.
Move your person.
It's the last round, so.
Alright, what would you like?
I know I'm not gonna score any of the yellows.
Yeah, I did not draw enough yellows this time.
Or blues.
Or blues.
I think the only one you're going to be able to score is that first pane.
He wants to skip.
Is that what you're going for? That very first pane with the yellows?
No!
Is that what's happening?
Never.
Alright, well, let's see. I'll check it out based on your next move. I'm going to fish for some information. But first...
You'll see.
But first, I'm going to score this one.
I know what he's going for.
Which is not going to score me much, because I get no bonus.
Hmm.
I didn't get any bonus from this. And I'm only going to score 3 points.
Flip it. Or actually remove it.
Yeah. So yes, I scored my points.
Alright, what would you like to take? Did you do your points?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I took 3. Oh, that's right. You can't score that wild.
And you're to break. And the current.
Okay, but based on that move, which is not going to really help me, because I'm going to have to move regardless, so that's what he's playing off of right now. That's what you're playing off.
Alright, your move. Or am I keeping my options open?
Well, I mean, based on, yeah, you can possibly take a second tile there. Huh. curious. Wait, that would be suicide for me. This is gonna be hard for me. Okay. No, I know what I'm doing.
No, I'm reading the chat. He's like, what am I thinking? What would you like to know?
I'll take these oranges.
Yeah.
Oh no, do I not? No. That would be a bad play. Actually, no. No, that'd be good. I was just trying to psych him out there.
All right, what would you like? Yellow current score, please. Boop.
Oh man, you're gonna score all that stuff. Oh wow.
Un momento, por favor. Ban.
Ooh, want to become... Oh, I was going to read that.
Ban. Alright. I want the quickness. Alright. Are we keeping yellow or are we keeping clear?
Well, right now, blue is your...
I still feel I should ask.
Okay, yeah.
Clear, please. Alright. We'll get 3 extra points for the yellow.
Yep. So, 1, 2, 3.
And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Well, you counted this one. Why did...
Oh, 17.
Should I even continue?
And let's take that away. I was getting there.
Oh, man. I didn't think this through. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't think this through at all.
I mean, if you grab the 3 clear, you could do that one.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to.
I mean, because you've already taken off the points.
Yeah.
For grabbing the tile. He said, to be fair, I think she counted the empty one a few times to drop us back like 3 points or so.
Alright, I got no bonus from it.
Not getting yelled at for helping you. Sorry.
Look, I am way back here. There is no helping me no matter what she says to me. Because this is pretty much it. Like, I have nothing. You guys are going to be scoring at the end, like... Whose team are you on? Okay. Well, what are you guys going to do?
What would you like to do?
Just finish me off already. You're literally 11 points from lapping the board. This is like the worst scoring I've ever done. Huh?
Hey, Game Jedi, how are you?
Hey, man, what's up? Thanks for stopping by.
2 red, row 2 piece.
You want the
second row from the middle. Okay, what? This one?
That one.
I mean, this is technically the second row. I totally lied to you last night when I said we weren't going to stream today because he came home from work and was like, "Hey, we're streaming today."
This was just testing our camera.
Yeah.
That was it.
No red. Spin the middle lemon. Oh, crackers.
Oh, what did you do? There was a blue.
Hang on. It was an orange and a blue because of the delay.
Thank you, delay.
All right, we're good now.
Oh, man.
We're having our first game with people.
I moved back. Yes,
Luke is my current player.
Our friend Luke here is playing
wonderfully for learning. And I think he knows.
For his first time, he's at a score of 89.
He beat my score of last game.
Which I think he's hustling right now.
One blue.
You just sank that knife deeper in me. You have screwed me completely now.
Yeah, we really like this game.
Yeah, I am done. There's nothing I can do.
No?
Nope.
Why?
Because
there's things you can take.
Yeah, there's things I can take, but I cannot score anymore. That was it.
He's like, honestly, I've never played before. Just like puzzles. We believe you.
Yeah, by taking that blue, you have destroyed any more chances of me scoring.
Yeah, I love puzzly games too, but I have to admit, Luke is you can take minus points.
You can take some minus points. All right, now my options are: how do I stop you from scoring? Because you don't need any more. Okay.
You don't need any more points?
You do not need any more. So what are you gonna use? You can't score anything. So I'm
not talking to him, so I have no idea.
Okay, I'm just going to just be an a-hole and just take the red because I can. Okay. I'm gonna go all the way over here because why not? Put my little... Look at all these reds. I must have all of them.
Alright, what would you like?
I'm guessing you're going to take the orange just to spite me.
I don't think we can score anymore, which is why I took the blue. Yeah. I've been noticing that too.
Yeah, I did not do so great on this one. Obviously. I mean, sure.
Well, I was going to say, well, you get 3 points. Or 1 point per 3, but that's only on the A side, not the B side.
Actually, no, that's on both.
That's on both? Are you sure?
Yeah. Cool. All right. End of game scoring, which we don't need to do. I keep looking at the wrong camera.
Yeah, he wanted to show off his new camera today, and we keep looking at the wrong one.
I'm not showing it off. I'm testing it. So far, I'm running both on 1080.
Yeah?
Yeah. They're both running at 1080. Okay. Yeah, you want to score, don't you?
Yeah, we're about to wrap up anyways. This is actually the second playthrough of it. But thanks for stopping by and hanging out.
Okay, on the score track, gain 1 point for every 3 paint pieces left.
Well, we get 1 point.
So you get 1? Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that. You're at 90.
Yeah, we do have lots of minus points.
3. I got 4. Ooh, I'm at 51.
Yeah, see you soon.
Thanks for stopping by, man. It was great
hanging out last night and playing Jackbox games. That was fun.
All right, lose the points shown to the right of your marker on the broken glass track.
All right, we're losing 15.
15?
5, 10, 15.
Ooh, that brought me closer to not winning. Okay. Side B.
Did you take yours away?
Does it matter?
Yes! Take your points away!
Does it really matter if I take my points away?
Yes! Stop cheating!
Oh my god, I'm at 10. Okay?
What? No,
There
you're
you
not.
go. Yeah, I'm at minus 10.
Oh, okay.
Wow, just push me back a little further. Just keep pushing.
I don't think we get that one. Why is that? We have 3 here, so we get 1 point for every 3. We just don't get 2 points because we don't have another one to go with this one. Oh no, it just means on all the panes in total. Unless we played that wrong last time.
No, it's every 3.
It's just every 3? Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It says...
I thought it was 3 in a row. Oh, my bad. Okay.
There's 1 point for every 3 pane pieces left on your pattern strips. So it doesn't matter where they are as long as they're in 3s. It's sort of like when you play other games with resources, like every 2 will give you a point. Something like that. So, side B scoring, which we don't need to do.
Yes, we do. Side B.
Count how many completed windows you have on your palace board. A window is considered complete if both of its frame spaces hold a piece. So how many do you have?
We have 3 completed.
3. Then choose one color and count how many pane pieces of that color you have placed on the windows of your palace board. Multiply this number by the number of completed windows and gain the result as points. 4 blue times 3 is 12.
He's like, I choose blue.
So what do I have?
You have 2 completed.
I have 2 completed, and I have a max of 3 of...
2 times 3 is 6.
3 times 2 is 6. A whole whopping 6.
Take your 6 points and like it.
Take it and like it. And, that's it. That is it. That is the game. And you, sir, have bested me.
Oh, we don't have like a winning thing.
A winning thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'll do this.
I'm so sure.
Whoops.
So sure. So yeah, that was good. Do you want to... Oh, where was this? Where did I have this? Over here? Do you want to take a picture and post it on the
There
be tentacles?
Do I want to?
Yes, yes, you are the hero.
No.
Do you want to take a picture and then post it on our post of winners?
Post of winters.
Post of winners.
Clean lens makes for better shots. Excuse me if I have sweaty palms.
So you're gonna be on our post of winners on our group page.
Yeah, we can start a folder of that.
That would be cool. We'll have your name on there, and you can like it as much as you want.
Show your friends.
You can screenshot if you want, but I think she's got.
Yeah, I will.
She's got the camera.
Yeah, I mean, you can screenshot it if you want.
If you want to keep it, you can.
Can you spell his name out? It's Luke, and then what's the numbers?
Underscore 310.
Just 310? I thought there was an extra number there for some reason.
Yeah, 310. And a 1. 3101.
Okay. And then we'll do that. And that. And oops, I want to move it.
We'll pin the post. It's like every game we play with people and they win, they'll go up on there. Yep. 3101. Maybe we'll make that a condition too of winning a game or something. But we'll have to play with a lot of people. January 31st. Oh, that's not too far off. Alright, so you got it? We can start cleaning up now?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So that was...
I did that.
There you go.
There's your board.
So that was Azul.
Yeah. That was fun.
I like it, even though I'm very bad at it. Like, I think I try to do too much. I think my brain goes off in different directions when something happens, which is weird because I don't usually do that in strategy type stuff, situations. I usually have a way to do it, and I'm going to do it that way. But yeah, it's also the luck of the tile draw, so.
I can see a cheesy face smile to add if you'd like.
Yeah, it's relaxing yet tense.
Yeah.
Especially near the end game where you're like, I don't know, how am I going to score? How am I going to screw the other guy over?
Right.
Plus the tiles, they're all pretty. They look like candy.
Delicious candy.
Look of how mean your opponent is.
Oh, I was getting ready to try to tag him in the Facebook post, but I forgot I don't have him on my actual Facebook.
You can't tag him in a post even though he's part of the group?
I'm not friends with him.
That's weird. You should be able to post it still. Just put his name in.
I'm doing it that way.
Okay, I'm just saying. Alright. So, question is, have you ever played Sagrada? Because that is sort of... It's not the same, but if you've played it, then you'll know that it's also a puzzly type game.
I love Sagrada.
Okay, so we'll probably have to play that next time, but it's got dice of the same colors like these. There's like red, blue, green, yellow, and purple. And you get boards with certain patterns on them.
That you get to choose.
That you get to choose which pattern you want. So first player rolls the dice, and you pretty much draft these dice. Now some spots on your card have a shade number or a color, and you have to put the number in it or the color. But you can't have two colors or two numbers the same adjacent to each other. So it's a puzzle, but it's a pretty puzzle thing, kind of like this. It's harder
If I had to pick between these two, I would honestly pick Sagrada. Like, I love the stained glass, but I love Sagrada because, I mean, this is always different too. But with Sagrada, you get to pick what card you want to go by. Your secret objective is always different. Your objectives of a group are different. I don't know. And I get to play Sagrada on an app. They don't have this on an app that I know of, anyways.
I mean, I think we played it on the channel before, so it might
Sagrada?
be. Yeah.
No.
You sure?
I'm 95% sure.
We might have to go back and check, but there is a. If we have played it, then there should be a past post for it. But if not, we can play it again.
I'm almost positive we haven't played.
I don't know. I feel like we did, but then again, I don't know. We've streamed a lot, so.
I can't believe we haven't streamed. Let's see. We started in September. I was looking at our first post the other day. We started streaming in September.
Wow.
Yep. Was our final score? Oh, okay. Shoot. Let me look at the photo. Final score was 87 to 47.
Yes, September of this year.
Yeah, September of this year. We're very new to streaming.
Super new.
Most people don't think that, but yeah, we're pretty new.
I don't know. I feel like we sort of have a lot of.
We've been board gaming for almost 3 years now.
I feel like we've learned a lot from other streamers just watching.
Yeah, they're awesome. Thank you. That means a lot. We do watch a lot of other people, and I mean, I guess we did pick up how to do certain things. I'm very introverted, and I don't really talk a lot, but and learning to speak to people who are there but not really there, it was a challenge for me. So sometimes I stream alone so I can make myself talk to myself. But yeah.
Wait, why is there two sides to this?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know if you can see the detail in it, but there's like this track here has like broken glass behind it. Probably can't. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it right there.
A little bit.
I didn't notice that detail before.
And these are the same on both sides.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure.
I'm not sure why there's two different sides, but.
And this is the same.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, this is always different. So I don't know, to be honest. Any tips? Pondering starting to stream myself. Only good to play solo, and basically I just have my phone. Surface Pro. Hey, we started with like super simple stuff too. No, there's no score differences on the side. That's what I was looking at before we started playing the first time. I'm like, why are there two sides? Unless it's something very subtle that I'm not noticing.
No, it's...
And there's nothing that says, oh, this is for 1 player, or 2 player, or 4 player, whatever.
That would suck if we had like a 2-player scoring track and I really won.
No.
In an alternate universe.
Any tips? Learn how to talk to yourself even if people aren't there. When we first started streaming, we had like one of our friends from town in our chat, and that's all.
Yeah, even right now, we don't have that many people that come in and watch, but...
Yeah, I mean, we'll have a few people at a time. We're rarely over like maybe 6 people in chat.
But that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, we're playing to play, and if someone wants to play, then sure.
Yeah.
We don't make too much of it.
It's the only way I get intelligent conversation. Yeah, I feel Drew feels the same.
Yeah, especially around here. You're not talking about
YouTube or mobile games. These kids are like, whew. Anthony, our youngest, likes board gaming, but he's much more of a what? He's much more of a video gamer.
Who lives over here?
I don't know.
Nothing? I think maybe the
No, they don't fit there.
They don't?
Mm-mm.
I wonder what goes there. Yeah, like I said, we'll stream for 1 person, 2 people.
Yeah, and I mean, this was fun. You just showing up, and I'm like, here, you're going to play for me now. That was cool.
Like I said, we don't need...
I don't need 600 followers or anything.
I'd rather not have like 20 or 30 people in my stream, because then it's really hard to keep track of what everyone's saying. And
yeah,
and a lot of times when I'm watching a stream and there's like 40 people talking at the same time, it's just like
it distracts me from what's going on in the stream.
Yeah, like
not that we wouldn't mind if there's a lot of people.
No, but a 20-minute game would normally last like an hour if you have to like read everything, and you don't want to miss what people are saying because you want to interact.
Them to feel important.
You want to interact.
Trying to get my wife and son into games, but son is 2. My wife gets tired of it. Yeah, I understand that.
Well, I get that.
I mean, we don't have babies anymore, but we have mouthy teens and a preteen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun losing twice. Twice.
You did lose twice, didn't you? And I took all the rest of the coffee.
I had fun losing twice. I didn't get a second cup of coffee, and
No, you definitely had a second cup of coffee, not on stream.
I keep looking at the wrong camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's really hard for us to, with two kids that are constantly moving around and wanting stuff and stuff like that. So it's a lot easier if we have 10 people just sitting there watching or interacting with us. And I think.
Yeah, we always have the kids. Well, not always. I wouldn't say that. Most of the time, the kids interrupt and say, "Hey, mom, I need this," or "I need the Wi-Fi password," and it's like, no.
No, it's not. I haven't had a rough day. I'm having allergies and stuff, so I'm getting all nasally and whatever. So it's what happens when winter comes, and then spring goes, "Hey, hi."
It's what happens when it's 30 at night, and then it's 60 during the day, and then it's 80 the next day, and then it's 40 the next day. Oh.
Yeah, that puts me down a lot. No, it doesn't. I don't mind losing. I play to have fun.
We do want to play more games with chat, whether it's just like the person using our board, or we have things like Welcome To. We have all the expansions of Welcome To.
And we can post the actual pages on our Facebook group so that way you guys can use a computer or phone to
Patchwork Doodle.
To mark off the map.
That might be something fun for your wife and your son. Patchwork Doodle is good for kids. They draw. They do have a really cool habit game where you roll the die and it's a certain color and a certain number, and then you take the coloring sheet and you color that color on the coloring sheet. I can't remember what it's called though, but it's really cute. We just don't have tiny kids. But I saw it on Luza's channel and they posted the pictures up that people were doing.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool. You have the young kids for that. They like coloring.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like, it brings them
Rhino Hero's fun for kids. Our nephews are 2 and 3. And they love building and trashing. What's your ask? Aw, yeah.
Yeah, I think Metro X would be a little too much for.
Get Rhino Hero. Rhino Hero is really cute. You do what the card says, and you just build this really tall tower. Yeah.
Or I think Trails of Tucana would be pretty good. I mean, all you do is draw lines, and then and it's got like pictures of like stuff on there, and he's like, "Oh, look, a monkey" or something like that. It's pretty neat.
Animal Upon Animal is really cute. You stack the animals up.
Yeah. Speaking of Trails of Tucana, I kind of want to get that. Keep forgetting to ask him at the store for it.
There was another kids game I had on my list. It was like Once Upon a Castle, I think is what it's called. And it's like a storybook thing. Then there was one during Essen where it actually is a storybook, and then you choose the cards randomly for the animal that's like the most ferocious, and then you put the card into the storybook, and then you read the story. I can't remember what it's called though. I'll have to look it up. Yeah, Rhino Hero is cute. They have like the tiny version, and then they have like a really big version too.
Yeah, if your kid's like building like towers and stuff,
build and destroy phase, then that's perfect.
Oh yeah, you don't even have to play the game the way it's meant to be played. Yeah. You just build up and go, have at it. And cards fly everywhere, and everyone's laughing except you because you have to clean it up.
Yeah, but it was fun when we got to play.
Yes, it was. It wasn't bad.
Anything with stacking. Oh, what's that other game that we have? The block game.
Control?
Yes. So there's a name called There's a game called Control where you put the little cubes together on this block base, but our nephew liked watching us play it. Yeah. Our nephew liked watching us play it, so we went on Amazon and bought him a big pack of the counting cubes that like you use in kindergarten and preschool, and then he would build his own little things. And they were almost the exact same cubes, and he had so much fun because he thought he was playing a board game.
Where is Control anyway?
It's in our bedroom.
Why?
I don't know.
It's past 7 o'clock, so we can talk about this now.
No, I didn't mean it that way, but then when I thought about it, when I said it,
Right? I thought the same thing. I was gonna say we should at least play it one day. It's a quick game.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going way off topic now. This is going a totally different direction. Oh, you're so bad.
I know. I do really good on the shrooms. I haven't cussed in a very long time.
Yeah, you get used to it too. It's like me, my mouth is always dirty. Like, I'm always, like... No, I mean... You've got to hear me at work. Like,
no, that's why I'm a stay-at-home wife. I don't want to hear you at work.
Like, I can behave myself. I behave myself pretty well on stream around other people. Just when you get to know me, you're like, whoa.
I know everybody I tell that I don't cuss on stream, they're like, what happened?
No, you learn to control yourself. Except for those moments where you're like, I'm going to win, and then the other guy's like, nope.
We try to keep it as family friendly as possible in case people do want to watch these with their kids. But I've let the F word slip a little bit. I haven't said anything bad recently.
I don't think I've ever let one slip on stream.
I said the F word when we played trekking.
What? Who is calling the phone?
Yeah, that's really strange.
Wow.
It's Anthony's Facebook. Kids Messenger thing.
Oh.
We'll have that discussion in a little bit.
Oh, okay.
It's not about that, but...
Alright. So yeah, there's a couple other games we can play. Like...
Did I really say bad words in Arkham? Oh, crap.
You did it.
I said crap. That's not a bad word.
Still, that's a gateway to bad words. Yeah, Arkham will.
I think the worst thing I've ever said on stream was just what I said earlier.
Yeah, I think Arkham will do that. Arkham will pull the evil out of you. And
yeah.
Oh, I love that game, but I hate it at the same time. Love it. You know what else is a good game? And it's not too difficult. No. Oh. Any of the Forbidden Island or Forbidden Desert games. Real colorful stuff. And it's not so difficult, like to get to play it. It's a little hard to win, but with enough practice, you start to know. Okay, this is happening. I need to do this.
Yeah.
So it sort of builds on your decision making.
And we could play that on a stream because.
Yeah.
I mean, there'll be cards, but.
Yeah, it's a small enough game where we can do it now with this camera. It looks so good on there.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Well, he's hiding out, so we need to shut up so you can go to sleep.
Yeah, we're gonna head off too. But
yeah.
Thank you for coming in and playing and just having a conversation. You know.
Yeah, that was great. Thank you. We taught you a new game.
Yes, it's always nice to teach someone a game and they like it and they're good at it. So yeah, we win and you win.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and head on out. Also.
Are we gonna raid somebody?
No, not tonight.
Not raiding?
No.
No raiding party?
No, not tonight.
I'm gonna go watch Silver Medal then.
No problem, man. You have a good night.
Yeah, you have a great night.
That phone keeps going off.
Sorry.
Every time we stream. Oh, yeah, you are. But that score that you got, yeah. Anyway. We are going to head off here. We will be back on Tuesday with Sherlock Holmes.
Yes.
And hopefully I can figure out where this camera is because I keep looking in the wrong direction. Dude, man, stay safe. Good night. And to everyone else,
yeah, sorry. Good night.
Good night, guys.